Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Hello. How are you doing? Is anyone here? Hello, hello. Stream is starting now. Yes, you can see it. Very good. Very nice. I hope the image is moving properly and stuff. Because now, it is time for us to start. We're going to be playing some Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. If anyone has already joined and said hello, I am terribly sorry. I absolutely missed it. Please tell me if the sound volume is good. If the audio matches up nicely, the game audio with my voice. Please by all means say if anything is wrong. Haha. Oh, artillery shooting those mass extractors to pieces. As we are, well, I think we're gonna watch some more of it. Or maybe, or maybe we're just gonna watch it, see if anyone else wants to join and say hello, and then we'll be off on our merry way. Well, the situation right now doesn't look too good for the top team, or team, what is it, team 1, because their forward base got destroyed by those artillery pieces and those turrets, and now they have to retreat. They have pretty much retreated already. The commander, one of the commanders from team 2, is steadily approaching. Oh, that's yeah, this commander has a sensor upgrade where you can see everything in this giant radius. This isn't normal by any means. If you select another commander, for example, the teal player here, you can see this commander has this radius. You can see in this radius, but not as big as this commander who has upgraded the enhanced sensor systems. Also, they've got Tech 3 air now. I'm fairly certain these guys don't. There's Tech 1. There's Tech 2. They're building Janus bombers for some reason. No idea what these are going to do at this point, when the opposition already has T3 air. But whatever. Whatever floats your boat, whatever flies your plane, whatever you want to say. Okay. Yeah, I think the situation is pretty clear, although I guess we could wait for the end of this game, because we can see right now the troops here are charging in, and very shortly we will see the end of Team 1. Let me just quickly check if my camera is positioned kind of fine. I like it, at the very least, so let us continue. Oh no, never mind. They're gonna drag the game over, or drag the game out, by building more artillery installations, so it's gonna take a while. Although, meanwhile, Team 2 is building some navy, which is very interesting. You don't see navy every day on this particular map. Oh, the shields are down. I think this person might be out of energy. A sneaking suspicion I have. Oh no, this does not bode well. That probably means Team 2 now sees they see the navy. They don't care for some reason. Aren't shooting it with anything, but oh well. Oh well, this artillery piece got damaged. Oh! Wait, they're getting destroyed because there's some artillery here as well. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Although this guy's shields are also blinking, these people really need to get their energy situation under control, because this is unacceptable. When you're relying on your shields to protect your stuff, and then your shields blink, you're pretty much screwed. Alright, it's this guy. That just means they want energy. They want energy. Also, the minimap is tiny. I'm pretty sure it should be bigger. Like so, maybe. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're actually failing to set up shop here. Because all of their artillery and all of their turrets get shot to pieces by this artillery. So, for the moment, Team 1 will survive. Shields still aren't working though, for some reason. They still haven't built up the energy. This person should probably throw some energy this person's way. For some reason is refusing though. I think this person's actually AFK because the commander isn't working the factory isn't working, so yeah. Doesn't look too good for them. Meanwhile, on Team 2 we've got a guy starting a resource allocation system already, which is a fairly expensive upgrade for like the mid game. And they're completely fine in terms of energy and mass. So, yeah. Looks like for the moment Team 2 is out-ecoing Team 1 as well. Yeah. Aha. So the pink player is saying that they should make shields because very soon fighter bombers will start coming in. The yellow player says, give me a Cybran engineer. I'll be back soon, then I can chat better. The game looks interesting. Lurk. Oh, Fryan, I didn't even know you were here. I'm terribly sorry. Like I said before, if you joined and said hello, I wasn't there. I was, still preparing my stuff. Well, I usually start my stream a few minutes before I actually start the thing. Before I write messages in Discord and whatnot. But yeah. Thank you for joining me, and also thank you for reminding me that I forgot one important thing. Namely, to post it in my own Discord server. Okay, I think, at least my chatbot is working. So this game is called Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. It's about giant robots fighting armies of other giant robots. You can mass produce stuff very easily. You can link those production queues together in order for multiple factories to make the same thing. There are two main resources in the game. One is called mass, the other is called energy. So energy you can just get by building those things, power generators. Meanwhile, mass you can only gain from certain specific points on the map. For example, you can build those mass extractors right here. That's one way. The other way is to scoop up those wreckages that you can see lying around here. If you could hold Control Shift, you can see this thing has 300 mass inside it. You can scoop that up, you can consume it, and that process is called reclaiming. Alright, so the red player is saying they're lagging horribly. I'm not sure that's an excuse for not building an actual anything in your air factory, but it's actually not. Yeah, they aren't actually AFK. The factory is upgrading to Tech 3, which is a very nice idea because the Team 2 thinks that this player is going to make Tech 2 fighter bombers, but they actually aren't. Oh, but now they're reclaiming the shields because apparently they saw that the things aren't quite as simple. Unfortunately for this team, Team 2 still has overwhelming air superiority. This bomb is falling on a shield, so it does nothing. Yep. There we go. Very nice. Yep. And the strategic bomber wreckage falls down and immediately gets reclaimed by the commander, so that all the resources that were spent on building this bomber go back into production on here. Very quick, very efficient, very nicely played by this guy. So the dark blue player sent some units to the yellow player, which is a Tech 2 engineer. Yes, very nice. So yeah, like I've been saying before, for players that are new, or for people that are new, that are just joining, this game is called Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, and there are 4 playable factions in it. Hello, Iconic Yapness, welcome! Welcome, great to see you! Super excited because today we're playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, which is a game that I really enjoy, but I also really suck at. Because it's a real-time strategy game. It requires a lot of micromanagement skills, which I don't really have all that much. Thank you for the hydration check, to your health, and to mine as well. Alright. So yeah, I'm not actually currently playing, I'm just watching a replay. I have no idea how this game concludes, because from what I know, it might still be live, still be going as we speak. This is called a live replay. Alright, so so like I'm saying, this game has 4 playable factions. They're called United Earth Federation, or UEF, which we can see one representative right here. Then we've got the Cybran Nation, or Cybran, which we can see right here. We've got Aeon Illuminate, or just Aeon, which we can see right here. And then we've got Seraphim, who are not represented in this game. So the differences in factions are a bit more subtle than you can have in other real-time strategy titles. For example, they all have the same basic units. They just look different, but they do the exact same thing. For the most part, there are just some minor differences in stats. However, it should be noted that as they take up, as they gain new technologies, which in this game are called Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 3, those are technology levels. You can also call them tiers if you come from another strategy game. These are, as they get those, the differences become more pronounced. The differences between the factions, that is. And, it's really cool. It's amazing. It was made in 2007, I think. But, when originally it was made, no computer could handle the things that were happening on screen, so eventually it kind of died off. But thanks to the community effort, because so many people still love this game, it's still very much alive, and all of the lots of people still enjoy it, and it's absolutely fantastic. So here we've got ourselves. And also one other thing that makes it very different from the other strategy game titles is it has very complex combat, not just on land, but also at sea and in the air. So there are many different units that you can field that all do different things at sea and in the air. For example, here we've got air superiority fighters, which are really good at eliminating, anything that flies through the air, but they can't attack anything on land. So in order to make life easier for destroying something on land from air, you need to make those things. Those are called gunships, and they are exceptionally good at eliminating land targets, but they are completely useless against flying targets. And this way, this game has kind of a rock, paper, scissors type balance, where some things are good against certain other things, but completely helpless against certain third things. That's how the balance works in this game. Also, you've got 2 types of resources. One is called mass, the other is called energy. So energy can be produced by just building those power generators. You can see right here. You can build them pretty much anywhere. Mass can only be gained from specific spots on the map. For example, here you can build mass extractors on these green spots, like right here. Or you can reclaim or scoop up the wreckages that you see on the battlefield. As you can see right now, I'm holding shift control, and you can see here all of these objects will give you mass if you are willing to go there and scoop them up. This process is known as reclaiming, and it's a very important thing to do. There are also some other ways of gaining mass, but we'll probably talk about them later if we do manage to see them here. So here we've got an air engagement. What was happening is, some bombers arrived from Team 1, from the top team. See, they are dropping bombs. Boom, right here, in order to damage this player's economy. They actually managed to do some decent damage to this this player's headquarters, also known as Commander. The Commander is the most important unit in the game. If it dies, you're basically out of the game. So sometimes, even if you're on the losing side, you can quickly cook something up, and if you can destroy the enemy's commander without, sacrificing too much, then the entire player, all of their property, will be eliminated. So that's a bit of a comeback mechanic right there. Hello again, Fryan, and once again, I'm not sure if you heard the last time, but yeah, I'm very happy to see you. I hope, I'm sorry that I missed your message if you said hello before. I was, I was still preparing my stuff. I was away from the computer while, the BRB screen was up. So that's why. And yes, this is a real-time strategy game. It's kind of similar to StarCraft, except it's much more on the epic scale. And also there are some minor other differences, like for example the fact that even if you don't have enough resources, let me just see the right player here. Even if you don't have enough resources for the projects that you are currently doing, you can still order those projects, queue them up, and your engineers will actually start working on them. The main difference is that they will be doing that a lot slower if you don't have the resources. So someone has built an experimental unit. You can see right now this giant flying saucer called the Tsar, by the way. Just a little shout out to all of these songs about Rasputin and stuff. This giant flying saucer is absolutely amazing for a simple reason that it's massive. It has a powerful shield protecting it, and it's also really good against pretty much everything. It can destroy both air and land units easily. Just you have to be careful because it can't take too much damage. Eventually, if it's exposed to lots of anti-air fire, its shields will be depleted and will go down fairly quickly, as you can see right here. See, the fighters are attacking it already. The shield is a third way down. You can see at the bottom left. The shields are rapidly depleting while the fighters are surrounding it and attacking it. The problem is that, of course, there aren't enough fighters here. So I think this flying saucer might actually be able to close out the game. Let's see. It needs to find a commander. Oh, there's a commander. Yeah, so once the saucer is positioned above the commander, there is very little the commander can do, and now he's going to get destroyed. Yup. There we go. So this commander gets destroyed by the saucer. Now the saucer is going to drop down, which once it crashes and burns, that also deals a whole bunch of damage. You can see it destroyed everything here. This commander noticed that the saucer was attacking, so it decided to commit Sudoku, this player here. So now there is only one player left, with not much else, and I think this player is going to give up, and so basically Team 2 has won this game. Because yeah, there's one player against 4. Of course, in theory, we can root for this guy, so he quickly, maybe he can recover somewhat. But yeah, the problem is he has no energy, and he has too much mass, which is never a good thing. Yeah, it's very sad, but it looks like, oh, and this player writes in the chat in Russian, I am only learning, you should tell me what to do. Hello, Goom Sushi, welcome! Hey, great to see you here. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? This wonderful morning, evening, whatever. This player says how to give up here. Very good question, my friend. The answer is the answer is you press Control K and destroy your own commander.
Under attack.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna die super quickly because of those gunships. But that's cool. Then we can go play our own game instead of watching somebody else play. Thank you, Iconic Yapness, for the straight posture check. Thank you for caring about me. So yeah, the replay is over. Team 2 has won this game. And now we can move on and create our own game or join another. Exit to Windows, here we go. I internet down for 3 days, it just got back today. Oh, I hope you had something to occupy yourself with during those days, because yeah, when your internet is down like that, it can get quite frustrating indeed. Alright, so now we're gonna queue up and search for our own game. So yeah, we've got those two games right here, which we can probably join. See if we can join them at all. Adapter started. Good to know. So, connecting. We are connecting. Okay, so I have joined as an observer. I'm not sure if you can see. Yes, you can. Okay, good. You can see what the game lobby looks like. This is the lobby. I don't think I will be able to play here because all of the slots are already full. So, yeah, I think I just have to leave and look for someone else. This is a very interesting. This is a new map that has recently been made. I've never played on this one before. It looks really cool. It's basically the map based on a very famous, very hated map in the community called Astro Crater, where it's basically just two craters, and people build inside those and then go towards each other through the middle and fight at the middle. So like, it's not very, it's not very demanding, to say the least, and for that reason it's hated a lot. But this version looks really cool. It has some kind of side islands here to add to the scenery. Maybe there is some useful stuff on those side islands too, you never know, because I've never played. But yeah, now we need to, I guess we can join this one, because this one is, there's two people there. Okay, yeah, those weird sounds that you're hearing, you probably can't see them. It's because there are, well, this game starts some kind of an adapter whenever it starts up. So if you type exclamation point FAF in chat, or even, actually, yeah, I forgot to do that once again. I am terrible at this game, I'm terribly sorry. Or terrible at the whole streaming thing. Hold up a second. So we go, oh, wait. We go here, and then we go here, and we go here, and then we go, yeah, so we can do this. Then we should, yeah, I keep forgetting to edit my today command, which is how you know what I am doing today. So Control A, V, there we go. Now it should be working. No, not FAP. FAF. Here. That's what I meant. FAP. Nice one. And yeah, there is also... Yeah, there is also today, exclamation point today, which you can also do for the same reason. Okay, I'm gonna dip kick W, I thought FAP, yeah. Not quite like that. Yeah, so there aren't many other games we can play here, because, yeah, you can see, well, you can't see, but in the client, there are currently only 6 games available to us. I don't like the fact that this guy's CPU rating is so high. So what the CPU rating means is that basically the lower it is, the better your CPU. And also there's of course ping, where you're, this game, the way this game is played is that, I mean, from a technical standpoint, is that every player is connected to each other. Every player is trading data with every other player, which means that, if one of the players has a weak computer, then, or a weak internet connection, the whole lobby is going to suffer. Like right here, we've got 10 people playing, and if one player has a bad computer, they will all suffer for it. That's a bit of a downside this game has, but it's so much fun that most people don't care. So for some reason, let me actually exit this lobby, or not. Well, there's still only 3 of us, so yeah, I think I can exit this one. See if we can find another one. Oh, the 6v6 all welcome. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'd rather join this one again, because I don't think we can find any better. But yeah, while we are sitting here waiting for the game for us to find a game, you can tell me how your day was, or how it's going, or how it's going to go, or how it started. I'm very curious to know what you guys' plans are for this week, what you're going to be up to, because I am quite excited about my own plans. I am planning a bit of a special stream on the Thursday, because you know, Thursday is April Fool's Day, also known as my professional holiday, because I am nothing if not a fool. So yes, I'm planning something special. Not gonna share it exactly what I'm planning, of course, because sharing is survival. Okay, yeah, I don't want to play survival. Sharing kind of doesn't work for me, because that usually means that the plans will never come to fruition. You can call it a superstition or something like that, but alas, that's just how things be sometimes. Alright, for now we just need to find a bit more players. I'm guessing more players will join once one of the games that we can see here, or once some of these games are over, we will appear, or they will appear, more players will appear soon, and hopefully, oh yep, see, there's one more guy joining. There's now 5. There is now 5 people, and very soon we'll get more. It can fill up surprisingly quickly once, you know, one of the games is done and people are looking for another. In theory, I could also go to play some 1 versus 1. This game has matchmaking, or this client has matchmaking rather, where you can play 1 versus 1, or 2 versus 2 even, since recently. Unsurprisingly, this game being old and being a strategy game is fairly popular in Eastern Europe, so you can see right now, the 3 players we have, including yours truly, are from Russia, and 1 is from Ukraine, 1 is from Kazakhstan. So that's always fun. We can also trade our slots like this. We can click on the free slots and occupy them instead of what we were previously occupying. Not entirely sure what the yellow means. Yeah, 2 versus 2 is optimal. That is, it's hard to say if it is like super optimal, but the thing about playing 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2, in comparison to playing large teams like 5 versus 5 or 6 versus 6, is that when you're playing 1v1 or 2v2, you will have to control basically everything. You can't just do one thing the whole game. You need to do all the things. You need to do expansions, capture new points or build new stuff all over the map. You need to make air units. You need to make land units, and depending on the map, even naval units. In the meantime, when you've got 5 people on each team, every person can concentrate on making only one thing. So for example, let's see right here, we've got 5v5, so 2 of the players who will be standing at the front could concentrate on making land units and attacking the enemy directly, while someone at the back could go for air, very quickly take up their air units super high, to the highest level, and make air superiority fighters secure the airspace on the entire map, and then do something useful with that, like destroy everyone with strategic bombers. Or someone else could even go for to build some navy, and only navy. There are like super big maps where there are 6 versus 6, like people play 6 versus 6, and on those maps, you can even do better. You can just focus on upgrading your economy, just investing more and more and more and more into your economy, which will then result in you just having a super powerful economy super quickly, because no one will be able to interrupt you because you're protected with your frontline teammates. And then with that economy, you can do whatever you want. You can build super late game units super quickly in order to overwhelm your enemies like that. Okay, some people are leaving for some reason. Not entirely sure what's happening there. Maybe it's the fact that we are playing on Astro Crater here, and no one likes Astro Crater. So maybe we'll leave as well. See if we can find something better. Currently it doesn't look like it. Yeah, if I am looking at the lobby right now, you can't see because my game is well, the game itself is on top of the client screen, so you can only see the game right now. But very soon, hopefully, it will start. Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure why so many players decided to leave, because I don't really see anything that... Yeah, I don't really see anything where we could join instead. Maybe it's the people's hatred for Astro Crater that is getting in the way, so let's try to jump into another one. Let's try to join another one. See how that goes. This one is the map that I was talking about, the large one, the super big one. You have been, your number of games is too low. Ah, okay, that's fine. So yeah, I couldn't join that one because my number of games is too low. Which means I can't join because some lobbies, the host can set them to require a certain total number of games played. And if I don't fit that number, well, guess what? I can't join.
Group formed.
Well, this still looks pretty cool though, or pretty good. We've still got 6 players in this one. Just wish people would join more actively, but I guess some people hate Astro Crater enough where they will always be hesitant to join something like that. We can also run another CPU benchmarking test right here, which will tell us, recalibrate our CPU, basically show us if it's better or worse. Okay, it actually got worse, but it's still acceptable. 217 isn't as good as it was previously, but it's still good enough. Alright, so we've got another player from the United States joining, actually, the first one. And there's another player. Okay, we're almost full here, see? Already just 1 player remaining, and then we'll jump into this new and exciting version of Astro Crater and see what we can do there. So in terms of the faction I'll be playing, since no one here is playing... Yeah, you know what, since no one here is playing Aeon, I actually think I should go for that. Because Aeon can be quite useful indeed. So what slot am I? I can't actually see where... Ah. Yeah, I'm yellow, so I'm like on the front line here. Just came in to say hi, have a good stream. Thank you, Red Panda the Third. Thank you for your contribution. It is amazing either way. Okay, so 2 of the people just left for some reason. No idea what's up with that. But in that case, we might be able to occupy one of their positions. If we can see what positions have been freed up. Well, clearly not this one.
Group formed.
Yeah, I actually don't think I can change my position, so that's whatever. Just gonna sit on this one, I guess. One of the people who just joined is actually picked random, which means that when they start the game, they don't know what faction they will be, or rather, they will only know that when the game starts. Okay, so yeah, here we've got ourselves a full lobby. Hopefully, if everyone presses ready, we will finally have ourselves a game. After 30 minutes of waiting, hopefully it was worth the wait. Though, considering it's Astro Crater once again, I am not entirely sure that's going to be true. But you know, games on Astro Crater usually don't last very long, so at least there's that. But yeah, I'm not too keen on the idea of playing on the front line as Aeon, but maybe I can do what the other Aeon player was doing in the other game, where they went for early sensor upgrade, which is unique to the Aeon, by the way. No other commander has that upgrade, just the Aeon one. Balance. Oh yeah, game quality. So right here you can see there's the thing called game quality, where basically the higher that number is, the more balanced the game is expected to be. So for example, right here we've got a 28% game quality, which is atrocious. that like should never be played, something like that. So when your game quality is like above 70%, that is generally considered good. And what it depends on is how the average rating of the players you can see is split across all of them, across the teams, I mean. So if one team has a way higher average rating than the other team, then the game quality goes down, takes an absolute nosedive. Okay, this player is asking if the host is AFK. I think they might be, because they are failing to press the ready button and not doing anything about the balance either. That's a bit unfortunate. We were about to have ourselves a game, but for some reason, but for some reason, the host is not responding. I mean the hosting player, the player who is the leader of the lobby. Oh, wait, is it is it starting? Or, hello? I have no idea what just happened, but something blipped once again. Yeah. And it looks like this player is not responding to anything. That's a bit sad. Let's see if we can find something else then. Yeah, and one of the players left, so the host is indeed AFK. Let's see if we can join this one, maybe. So the reason I'm joining... Oh. Well, yeah, it said that my rating is out of bounds, because apparently I'm too high rated to join this game, but to be honest, I'm not the best player by any means. I'm still mostly a beginner. You can consider me a beginner for the most part. So... I think if I join this one, it's not going to be too big of a problem. Just gotta pay attention to the lobby, because, I don't know, maybe another one fills up. There's, for example, there's this one lobby that says between 500 and 1000 games. It also requires less than 200 CPU, and mine is 217, so that's... I guess I don't really fit for that, or I'm not really fit. But once again, there is only 4 players here. So if all else fails, we can just go for matchmaking. Get destroyed. Because I don't know how well we can actually perform with that. So yeah, you can see right now, you can see the highly unfortunate factors that, you can run into while playing this game. That you basically can't really do anything while you're waiting, and that's a bit sad. Alright, so in that case...
Group formed.
Yeah, there's like 6 players now. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we find anything, so let us actually instead jump into replays and see if we can find... some cool replays that, see if we can find something cool that could hopefully entertain us while we are waiting. I wish you could sort those games by average rank, but I'm pretty sure that's impossible. So yeah, maybe we can find something if we search for some names of some star players. Like for example, I know there's this one player who is really good at the game. Maybe if we can find one of this player's replays, we can watch that and be entertained. Hopefully, anyway. It's still loading though. It's taking a while to search. I might have entered that player's name wrong, because it usually normally doesn't take that long. So that might have been a mistake. Oh wait, we found it. Okay, good. So yeah, right here you can see there is some super high skill, high rank replays. You can see right here. You can see this 1.6k plus. So basically no player below with a rank below 1600 can join this game, or this one, or this one. Those are also fairly recent. So, well, for some reason I also can't search by date, which is really weird. I have no idea why that would be a thing, but I guess if you search by replay ID in the descending order, it will be pretty much the same thing as searching by. Will be pretty much the same thing as searching by the date, because you know the longer or the bigger the replay ID number, the later it took place. Let's just say that. Except it is once again taking forever. While we're looking for that, maybe we can take a look at this again. 612, so this one filled up, but once again I couldn't join that. I can't join that because not enough games. Yeah. Can't join that one because there is nobody there. Well, mostly nobody. Okay. So the search has been completed. So for some reason, the latest replays from this player are from March. Oh wait, it's currently March, right? My bad. So yeah, there was one on the 28th on March, except there is only one player here. 20 minutes, 9 minutes, 34 minutes. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's watch this one together. See what is happening there. And yeah, I'll try my best to explain and to catch every important moment that happens there. You need 2500 HP on your commander to survive another commander's explosion. Very useful information right there. Alright, so this map is called Adaptive Heli Plateau. I have seen this map a couple times, but I haven't actually played on it myself, because you know I don't get to play that much, as you just saw there. Alright, so let's look at our players here. So we've got Team 1 in green versus Team 2 in red. So, in the green corner, we've got ourselves Mochulal at 1400 rating, playing some weird ochre yellow Cybran. We've got ourselves the Seraphim players. Oh my god! And we just got raided! Perfect timing! Hey! It's time for aggressive hugs! You're being raided by Little Cerberus and his puppy pals. Feel loved because you are! Thank you, Little Cerberus. Thank you so much for the raid. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, raiders. You've caught us right as we were about to start a replay cast. Like we did the last time we were playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. You can find out more about this game by typing !today or !FAF in chat. And for now, I shall keep commentating and trying to explain do my best to explain. Swing weapons, pool noodle wildly, yes. All the love for the pool noodles and the one and only noodle that might or might not have joined here. I'm not entirely sure. But yes. So here we've got Darkim at, what is it, 1700 rating, playing Seraphim. Here we've got ourselves the Wheelie, the star player, at 2400 rating, playing Teal Cybran. Here we've got this player, who's this, Maximus, at 1400 rank, playing some weird purple Cybran. Another Cybran here, controlled by Luker, who is also 2000 rank, pretty high, super high I want to say. And last but not least, we've got ourselves, where is the commander? I can't see the commander, so I'm just gonna say the name, Sui, on white, United Earth Federation. Bonks Jesus with a pool noodle, it takes 3 damage, nice, nice one. And also welcome Mercy Zoroark. If we've got any moderators in the chat, can we please get a shout out for Little Cerberus as well as Mercy Zoroark? Excellent people, super fun to hang out with, and amazing streamers. Yes, please. Cerberus, if you're the only moderator in chat, you can give yourself a shout out, I don't mind. So, in the red corner, on Team 2, even though the fighting has already started, I think I can still catch up. So, we've got Empty Nuke here at 2100 rank points, playing red Cybran. Here we've got ourselves 27 at 1600 rank, so don't mind their name. Playing also some kind of a dark red Aeon. At least you can easily tell them apart from the Cybran player. Here we've got, who is this? This is the Lev Trotsky at 1100 rank. This is like the lowest rated player here. Playing purple Seraphim, some kind of a regal purple or something. You can maybe even call it violet, not entirely sure. Here we've got Colossus at 2400 rank, also pretty high. Or is that not... Wait, oh, no, never mind, Colossus is a different player. Colossus at 1400 rank, at dark green, playing dark green United Earth Federation. We've got Shinobu here, who is an absolute champion, one of the best players in the world, at 2400 rank, playing pink breast cancer awareness, pink UEF. I heard that some people call that color breast cancer awareness. We've got ourselves Mr. Azot, playing at 1700 rank, playing dark blue Aeon. And last but not least, we've got this kind of a midnight blue color, or light blue, I don't know, yeah, not really midnight blue, but whatever. Lazy Avina at 1900 rank, playing Cybran, once again. So, hello Graxonov, also very much welcome, and also yes, you can shout out Grax as well. You're back on my computer, or you're back on your computer. I'm on a bigger map. That's always good to hear. So this map is called Adaptive Helix Plateau. It's a very interesting one because you've got this massive neutral base in the middle. So this base will shoot anyone who approaches it to pieces, because it's not aligned with any players. It will attack anything who approaches it. So for now, though, it looks like those people have found the opening. This is Darkim. Darkim has found the opening and is already reclaiming some stuff. So for those people who are new, who are... let's shout out my mustache indeed. Okay, sure. Do that if you want. Yeah, so for those players who are just joining, there are 4 playable factions in this game. United Earth Federation, or UEF here, Cybran Nation, or Cybran here, Aeon Illuminate, or just Aeon, which you can see right here, and Seraphim, who you can see right here. So the differences in the playable factions are a lot more subtle in the early game, between the factions, but they become more and more pronounced as they tick up, level up, and become more diverse. Alright, so here we've got some players moving up to the front line. We've got our first clashes here. Maximus' commander has already lost 1/3 of its health. It is now being upgraded, and the upgrade is going to be... I have no idea. Yeah, it doesn't show, but considering it's the right arm, if we see right arm here, it's going to be... Wait, what?
Commander under attack.
Okay, I still don't understand what that could be, but I think it's going to be something very dangerous. But we've got 27's commander approaching here, and yes, actually Maximus is forced to cancel his upgrade and retreat, because he's being chased away by this player here. So this game has 2 main resources. One is called mass, the other is called energy. Energy you can produce by just building power generators. You can see them right here. You can build them anywhere. Meanwhile, mass can only be acquired from specific spots on the map. This is the reason map control in this game is very important. So one of the ways you can gather mass is by building mass extractors who can be only built on specific spots. The other way is if I call hold Control Shift here, you can see those numbers popping up everywhere on the map. These numbers correspond to these rocks right here, as well as the wreckage of the units that have been destroyed. They can also be harvested in order to scoop up mass from them. This process is known as reclaiming. So this is the reason map control is very important, and it's always important on big maps like this to be the first to the middle, because as you can see right now, there's tons of reclaim here. Like absolute metric tons. Anyway, so we've got Empty Noob here, building up. It already has a serious presence, has 3 land factories, which are used to produce land units, which are, you know, your bread and butter, pretty much. Those are your tanks, your engineers, your artillery, pretty much anything you can think of. If you're feeling yourself inside my big robots, that's perfect, because I have no big robots here. None of these players is me. How's your night been, Graxonov? Yeah, I'm terribly sorry I'm not going to be too interactive right now, because I'm too busy casting this game, essentially. I know I'm not doing a very good job, but I'm trying my best here. I'm still learning. I hope I can do this on a professional level one day, but it's kind of a long shot, to be honest. Alright, so yeah, we've got these artillery pieces here from our Seraphim friend here. Who was that again? Darkim, right, Darkim, yeah. Destroying those fortifications, especially those nasty turrets, who can do massive damage. So the artillery pieces are a counter to these turrets, because the artillery pieces outrange the turrets, allowing them to destroy those easily without getting shot back in return. Meanwhile, on the left flank, we've got Kolos upgrading what looks like... I don't know what that is. It's hard to see right now. Also, I think I completely forgot to... I failed to mention Maverick, though I don't know how that is possible, but yeah, Maverick is one of the players who is famous for his constant rage, because he often just goes in, commits Sudoku by accident, and then starts flaming his teammates. I wonder if we're gonna see any of that in this game. Those sponsored gyms where you go build mass to get bigger. Yes, absolutely, my friend. all of this is one big gym. You can think of that as that. So for now, it looks like Team 1 is doing a much better job at securing this territory than Team 2, because Team 2 only has a few tanks and only 1 commander, while Team 1 has 2 commanders right here, Darkim and Maverick. Also, Maverick has an upgrade which increases the damage of his primary weapon. Meanwhile, Empty Noob's commander has no upgrades, just busy running around and scooping up that mass. If we look at the bases, nothing too special. This player is standing still for some reason. It looks like this player took some damage, so there might have been an attack on the base, using attack bombers perhaps. But I have, of course, completely missed that. Meanwhile, we can see the back players, what I was talking about earlier. The players who are in the back are expected to level up their air factory as quickly as possible in order to reach the highest possible tech of air units. And then they produce air superiority fighters en masse in order to secure the airspace on the entire map, and then have free reign, with which they can cause some serious havoc later. Alright, so gun speed and range here for Mochulal. I'm not sure Mochulal is fighting here. There don't seem to be too many units. I guess he's fighting dark green here, Kolos. Kolos, meanwhile, has Tech 2 engineering suite, which allows his commander to construct better units, better buildings, like this Triad turret here, for example. The Triad turrets, as well as this turret right here, called Oblivion Cannon, are a better version of a Tech 1 turret, of a lower Tech turret. These have higher damage, higher range. They are basically superior in every way. And you cannot destroy them with artillery pieces like this guy did here to these turrets, because they're much tougher. So now, Empty Noob has retreated. He's realized his error, that he's entering the, hostile territory with no upgrades. So now, he's just chilling there and also getting an upgrade, also on the gun, or on the primary weapon. And meanwhile here, Maverick is getting a second upgrade, already got himself a 1-star veterancy. What veterancy does is it increases the health, the maximum health, as well as the health regeneration of any unit who has it. And also, whenever your unit gains a rank of veterancy, they get some health instantly in order to, sustain longer. So meanwhile, on the other side of the world, we've got this player already having completed the Tech 3 air factory. So now they can produce one Tech 3 engineer, construct a big giant Tech 3 generator, which will secure their power supply for a very long time. And after that, they can start mass producing those things. So it looks like actually, Lazy Avina is ahead of Luker here, because Avina has already almost completed the generator, while Luker is only starting their work on it. So that's something to keep in mind. Avina's build order, you know, what they have built in this game is clearly superior, and that's something to pay attention to. It looks like now Avina is constructing a strategic bomber, actually, right? No, it's a fighter. Never mind. So yeah, Avina has already started work on some fighters, while Luker is still making this generator. So Luker is falling behind, further and further behind. In the meantime, in the middle, we've got an engagement here. Empty Noob has a gun upgrade as well as personal stealth, which makes him invisible to enemy radars. So if we go here, from Darkim's point of view, well, there is a scout flying overhead. But as soon as the commander disappears from view, it actually becomes completely invisible. So that commander can do some nasty work. As long as you don't have any units with a large visual range, it can do some horrible things to you. So Darkim realizes he's being outnumbered here, as well as outgunned, because those Take-Two turrets, which are called Cerberus turrets, by the way, shoutouts to Little Cerberus once again. Those are called Cerberus turrets, and yes, they hurt a lot. They are basically the Cybran equivalent of this turret right here, the Triad, that I talked about earlier. I also talk about Triads. There's still one big Oblivion turret alive here, and it's not allowing this player to approach. Okay, Mochilal has been defeated by Kolos. I completely missed it. It looks like Mochilal just got overrun by Kolos's, spam, which is what you call lots and hordes of small Tech 1 land units. So what this means is now all of Mochilal's stuff is going to explode. See? Now it's just burning wreckage. He is gone. He is dead. He's gone from the game, and will no longer be a threat. Now some other player has to occupy this position, build those mass extractors, scoop up all of this mass. It's a very important thing to do. And already I think we can see Kolos is probably going to do well to actually secure that. So pink player, the Shinobu, is asking the blue player to give them some Cybran technology, because the Cybran have a very unique unit called the Hive, if we can see right here. So the Hive is the fastest construction unit in the game. It builds things the fastest. You can see it right here. It's super neat, and almost every player wants it, even if they aren't playing Cybran, so they always ask for some Cybran engineers in order to get those hives. Everybody wants hives, that's right. Yeah, so here we've got, yeah, these people are reclaiming their Tech 2 power generators, because those have become irrelevant now that you are able to construct Tech 3 power generators, and, yeah, and because of that, they are reclaiming the other ones to get the mass back in order to reinvest this mass into something like this. For example, here, they just completed a Tech 3 mass extractor, which will secure them a higher mass income for the rest of the game. Meanwhile, here it looks like 27 was attempting to construct a wall, but then Shinobu, not Shinobu, sorry, this is Maximus, has managed to penetrate that wall and chase 27's troops away. However, it's not over yet, because 27 is coming here with a higher tech tank. Right here they've got those mobile missile launchers, which are really nasty. They are like Tech 1 artillery, but better in every way, except they can't hit moving targets. That's one of the downsides. And here they've got those obsidian tanks, which are super tough, very hard to kill, and they also have a bigger damage than the lower tech tanks. However, it looks like 27's base is in trouble, because Maximus's units are intruding here. You can see right now. They've also got a tech upgrade. Those are higher tech units. They're called hoplites, from Greek troops. Those are higher range. They outrange the obsidian tanks. Although they aren't using that range advantage right now, they are rushing in head first and dying for that, actually. Yeah, it looks like there might be a drive-by here on top of 27's base, taking some serious damage here. But in the meantime, their land factory, the main land factory that 27 has, is being upgraded to Tech 3, which will allow them to field even stronger land units, very important. So what have we got for scouting? Yeah, it looks like there were no surprises. No air player decided to utilize their air advantage and make a strategic bomber, which is something you can do. If you make a super early strategic bomber, you can cause absolute chaos on your opponent's side, completely destroy everything before they can respond. It's very nasty. But in the meantime, here, this player right here, the Wheelie, has constructed a quantum gateway, which is a very important structure to have for pretty much everyone. So, what the quantum gateway does, it summons a unique unit called support armored command unit. So those are like lesser copies of your main commander, and they're also less important because you can lose them and no one will mind, or you won't mind, because you know you won't be out of the game if you lose these guys. And thanks to the Forged Alliance Forever, which you can see, which you can find out more about if you type !FAF in chat. Thanks to Forged Alliance Forever, you can make those support commanders with presets, so they come out immediately upgraded. So for example here, the Wheelie is building them with a preset called Resource Allocation System, where once they come out, they will produce much more resources than they normally would. So basically, they're just making mobile mass generators, or mobile mass extractors, you can say, that will just keep producing mass no matter where they go. In the meantime here, in the middle, it looks like, yeah, the middle is still being secured by Empty Noob. It still has this stealth upgrade, shooting down the incoming tactical missiles from the enemy. Tactical missiles require a special structure to defend from. It's right here. It's called Tactical Missile Defense. It's a very cool structure. Well, it doesn't do anything except shoot down those missiles that you can see right now. Boom, see? Missile gun, another missile gun, and another missile gun, and another missile gun. That's what they do. So it's very important because, you know, when there are stationary tactical missile launchers in this game, they aren't just mobile, there are also some stationary ones. And those things hit like a truck. You really don't want those stationary tactical missiles launchers to hit anything that you have. And for that reason, you really want to build tactical missile defense. In the meantime, here on the left flank, it looks like the territory that used to belong, to, who was that? To Mochilal, has now been occupied by Darkim. So good on them. Already reclaimed everything, already rebuilding stuff here. Hello, mans and bunnies, welcome! Hey, great to see you here! Yes, you can have infinite conversations with a bot. I am glad you enjoyed that. Alright, so, yeah, I apologize. I don't think I'm going to repeat everything I've been talking about so far. But basically, we are playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, and you can find out more if you type !today in chat, or !FAF. So here, we've got the other player, who is that? Sui. Yeah, Sui. We've also got Sui, having upgraded to Tech-Free Air as well. And Luker is still steadily producing more and more fighters in order to secure air superiority. I think they actually might be successful, because it looks like for some reason, for some unknown reason, it looks like, yeah, Team 2 has fewer fighters, even though they started producing them earlier. And there's a strategic bomber, that's what I've been talking about. So when air superiority is secured, you can send this bomber to destroy everything. For massive, look at this bomb. Boom! Everything gone. That's a Tech 2 mass extractor that cost a ton of mass to make, and now it's completely gone. It's doing nothing, and the bomber manages to escape. See, the fighters were chasing the bomber down, but now those fighters themselves are getting chased down by the orange fighters, see? And most importantly, the orange fighters are on the tail of the blue fighters, so most of the blue fighters will get destroyed here, without actually firing in return at all. Oh, this is absolutely brutal. Yeah, it looks like Luker is out-microing Mr. Azot for the moment here. Yep, all of Azot's air has been lost. Azot has no more fighters left, well, or barely any, I should say. While Luker has like, what? Oh yeah, Luker has over 30 now, and the bomber is still on a rampage, see? The bomber has destroyed this. Now, it's still, I think it's still alive. I can't see it. Oh, it's right here. Yep, the bomber is going for a second pass. This is a very important, very, very powerful move by Luker. I think, oh, nope. I was gonna say, this shield generator almost managed to block the second bomb, or the third bomb, but it didn't. And now this big Tech 3 mass extractor has been lost. Tech 3 mass extractors cost a fortune to make. You really don't want to lose them, especially considering the whole point of them is to produce mass. And again, look, the fighters are chasing the bomber down, but here, Luker's fighters are on their tail and destroying them. And the bomber manages to drop yet another bomb before it's finally shot down. So it's a super high value bomber. Excuse my coughing. And Azov's fighters have been lost once again. I'm also not seeing any fighters at all from Lazy Avina, who is the first player to achieve Tech 3 Air, but I might just be missing that for all I know. Oh! Right there, you saw right there what happened. So those fighters were white, but now they're orange. So the reason that happened was because Sui transferred the ownership of those fighters to Luker, because he thinks Luker is better at controlling them. Alright, so Lev Trotsky is asking Shinobu to give him mass. Shinobu is notorious for having extremely good economy game, which is why he's in the middle here instead of in the front line. Yeah, Shinobu is amazing at economy, and here you can see he's doing the exact same thing, building a quantum gateway, except for some reason he's building shield. Oh yeah, he's building support commanders with a shield Rambo preset instead of a resource allocation system. But now he's back to making more resource allocation commanders. So yeah, he's got his economy on lock as well, as you can see right now from here, from these. Meanwhile, let's switch to the observer view once again. In the middle is still a stalemate. You know, both Maverick and Empty Noob are kind of failing to penetrate each other right now, which is a really weird thing to say, but it's just how it be sometimes. On the left flank, we've got Darkim making a massive incursion into Colossus territory. Colossus should really prepare well for this attack, because they've got a surprise for him. They've got those right here. Tech 3 armored assault bots called bricks. So every brick is insanely strong, and every brick has 7,500 health. Compare it to Tech 1 units who have got themselves, well, artillery pieces right here have 200 health, and here we've got 7,500. So those bricks alone are enough to slaughter everything here, but they're also backed up by a ton of spam, or you know, low cost, low tech, numerous units. So I am not liking Colossus' chances here at all. Meanwhile, Darkim has also managed to complete an experimental unit. It's walking forward now. It's called Ythotha, because you know the Seraphim in this game are aliens. They have their own names. Alien names for everything. So this one is called Ythotha. It's a marvel of a unit. It's an absolute unit of a unit. Look how massive it is in comparison to everything else. This one is also often called Chicken, because you can see right now it's walking like a chicken. So the Ythotha has 67,000 health, and it has three weapons who deal massive amounts of damage. Also, it has some anti-air weapons, but they aren't very good. As you can see right now, they missed. But the Ythotha is walking down the middle, and these players, the Team 2, would do well to evacuate, except they can't see it for some reason. It's not visible, they can't see it on the radar. It's coming in hot, it's already almost there, and they can't see it at all. Oh, this is not good. I think there is a very high chance that Empty Noob might actually die here, unless he retreats immediately. I can't even see his commander. Where's your commander, Empty Noob? Can you please tell me where your commander is? Oh, okay, so yeah. Empty Noob's commander is long out of here, all the way back at the main base. They're finishing another experimental large unit called the Monkey Lord. So the Monkey Lord is a bit weaker than the Ythotha, but on the upside, the Monkey Lord has personal stealth, or even after the update, it has a stealth field, which the stealth field makes it so anything within a certain radius of the Monkey Lord is invisible to radar. As you can see right now, they have no way of seeing it. So while the other players didn't know the Ythotha was here, the Team 1 also doesn't know that the Monkey Lord has been completed. So the Ythotha is actually surprisingly running away from these positions. Oh wait, what? Okay, so Colossus has been defeated, like I predicted. And just like I predicted, so Colossus got overrun by Darkim's forces, but then, also I think Sui just sent a strategic bomber at him, and yeah, bombed him into oblivion. So now, all of Colossus' stuff is gone as well. As you can see right now, all the hard work wasted, And now someone better go and quickly scoop it up before their enemies destroy it. Oh, the Aethelfa is no longer running away. It is now covered by some mobile shield generators, which Seraphim have extremely powerful mobile shield generators, more powerful than any other faction. Like I've saying before, the differences become more and more pronounced between the factions the higher tech they reach. So for example, yeah, the Cybran's answer to the Aethelfa is the Monkey Lord, but it's a lot weaker. So you have to use it with subtlety, and not just send it head first, because then it will die. Also, the Monkey Lord is visible now for some reason. I think that is actually because they've built this thing here. Yep, see? This thing right here is called the Soothsayer. This is a unique Cybran structure, which allows you to see everything in a giant radius. Mtunub has built an experimental unit. Meanwhile, 27 has been defeated by Control K. Okay, so when they say Control K, that means someone has committed Sudoku, but I'm not entirely sure about that one, because I can't, I don't see the reason why. Like, 27 was doing completely well, super well for himself, but then just decided to blow himself up. That makes no sense to me. Maybe he got disconnected. Sometimes you just get kicked out of the game, disconnected, things like that happen. And there is no way to come back into the game after you get disconnected, unlike in most other titles. So yeah, maybe that's what happened. Now 2 Monkey Lords, on the other hand, are more than enough to kill 1 Aethelfa, so the Aethelfa is very wisely running away. Lev Trotsky has also constructed an experimental unit. I'd say it's a Aethelfa of their own, so now we've got a Aethelfa and 2 Monkey Lords on one side versus 1 Aethelfa on the other side. And yes, the Aethelfa is running away, but I think the Monkey Lords can actually catch up to it, unless they get hit by this. You can see right now, those are Tech 3 gunships. Those are flying units. They are basically attack helicopters. They are extremely potent at taking down land targets. As you can see right now, they've almost destroyed that Monkey Lord so quickly while I was just talking here. The Monkey Lord is going to die, no matter what you do. And the reason this is possible is because Lucre has secured air superiority with the overwhelming amount of fighters. The other Monkey Lord is also about to die here. So yeah, basically Team 1 just kills 2 Monkey Lords of the enemies for almost for free here. And now the Aethelfa is free to walk back in. The only thing standing in his way is this one support commander who is not gonna last too long. This support commander is fairly powerful, because it was built with a Rambo preset, which means it can take a lot of punishment, but yeah, ultimately it's not enough, and it dies. However, the Aethelfa is still hesitating to move in. I guess they're just concentrating their forces in order to make a big push. Okay, so yeah, the Monkey Lord here has been destroyed, but the reason for that is actually not that simple. So, it wasn't the enemy team that destroyed this Monkey Lord, it was Empty Noob's own doing, because now this Monkey Lord will get, it was almost dead anyway, so it didn't matter too much if it died, but here, they can scoop it up. Again, they can reclaim the Monkey Lord in order to reinvest the mass. The mass will go back into the Megalith right here. Yeah, the Megalith is much more powerful than a Monkey Lord, and I think the Megalith can easily kill 2 Aethelfas on its own. So, if they can finish this Megalith soon enough, they will be in a great spot. However, it looks like they can't build the Megalith fast enough, so the Aethelfa might actually kill it before it's completed. That's gonna be a disaster, but it's gonna be super close. Good night, Gaming Legend. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I hope to see you again. And maybe I got you interested in this game, because it's absolutely epic and I love it. Alright, so we've got a Aethelfa versus Aethelfa matchup here. So as you can see right now, this Aethelfa is a bit more damaged, but it also has veterancy, so that their health is actually pretty much matched evenly right now. Yep. This one has 60,000, this one has 55 now. However, the Megalith has been completed, so now this Aethelfa stands no chance. It will die for sure. The question is whether this one will die as well, because when the Aethelfa dies, it leaves behind something extremely nasty. It leaves behind an iron storm, like a giant ball lightning basically, that destroys everything around it, or attacks everything around it, both friendly and enemy. As you can see right now, it's going to destroy all of these small units here, even though they are friendly, just because that's how it works. Alright, so both the Ithilthas are dead. The Megalith needs to retreat from here, unless it wants to get hit by those lightning storms as well. But I guess, yeah, it might be out of range actually, so never mind that. So, now, Lev Trotsky's base is mostly in ruins, just because of that one Ithiltha. But it looks like they can come back from that, for now. I'm not liking this giant green stream that is coming from Darkim all the way through the middle. They are completely free to walk through the middle now. And also Maximus on the right flank has occupied everything. The base has been occupied by 27, is now owned by Maximus, who's from the opposing team. So that's a really bad thing. However, we've also got something special coming out. We've got a strategic launch. So someone has built a strategic missile launcher, which is a terrifying structure to have. Someone from Team 2 actually, and now they are sending this massive missile. This is basically a nuclear missile, nuclear solution, towards Team 2, but it's gonna get shot down. It got shot down because here, these people are already prepared for this kind of surprise. Right here, they've got themselves a strategic missile defense that is capable of shooting down the strategic missiles that come in without doing any harm whatsoever. Okay, so this player here, who's this Maverick? Maverick is going for another upgrade, not sure what that could be. Looks like that is going to be a shield. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bigger shield, because I honestly can't really tell, can't really imagine what else it could be. But here, game state become inconsistent between the. Okay. Can I actually get out of that? Thank you. Alright, so there's been a desync, which is what happens when, you know, some players, there is a bug where the information about the game becomes inconsistent between two players, which means that basically the game is no longer playable. You can still play it if you wish, but yeah, you will be basically, the players that are playing will be basically playing different games altogether, with completely different outcomes. Sometimes one player can win, but then the other player will win. One team can win, but the other team will win also. This is what that does. Alright, so I actually missed it, you know, who had the desync and why. I missed the names, I mean. But it looks like... Darkim's commander is actually walking in here for some reason. I guess that was because of the desync, and now he's definitely dead because he's getting shot to pieces by the Megalith, as well as those gunships here. So yeah, he's definitely dead. Boom, down he goes. Yep, Darkim has been defeated by Lazy Avina. That is the accepted outcome that the replay has posed for us. Nice ass washer mask. I have no idea what this person is referring to. But, oh yeah. It looks like, oh yeah, Darkim was building this thing right here, which is called Awasa. It's a terrifying super bomber, which, you know, is basically like one of these boss units. It's similar to the Ithiltha or the Monkey Lord, is that it costs a fortune and it's super powerful. However, it can also fly and drop massive bombs that do absurd amounts of damage. But now it's completely gone, because, yeah, because Darkim got blown up. There is another strategic launch that was detected. I am still not sure what player is. Okay, yeah, so this is this player that keeps launching the missiles. It's Shinobu. And the missile is coming out. There it is. Yeah, there it goes. Now we are left to see whether or not these guys are prepared to defend against it. And it looks like they aren't, because the strategic missile defense is still not charged. So this missile is actually going to connect here and destroy everything. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, nope, never mind, it actually got shut down again, because there is another strategic missile defense right here. Shinobu is freaking out, he can't believe it, he absolutely can't believe it. His missile got shot down, against all odds. Wow, that is... I think the strategic missile actually went like directly on the edge of this defensive structure, and yeah, Shinobu is absolutely stunned. Can't believe it at all. 27 tells people that Scathis is at 30% here, so Scathis is an extremely powerful late game unit. Once again, another one of these boss units, or experimental units as they are called. This one is a rapid fire artillery, where it's an artillery piece that can fire all across the map, and it fires its shots super quickly. So yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. You really don't want that thing to complete, because then you're sure to lose. Alright, so yeah, these hives right here, they don't, not only do they repair things, they can also reclaim things, like so. Which is very important because, you know, sometimes you don't want those things anymore. You want the mass to be reinvested into something else, and they are currently reinvesting it into this Scathis, which should secure them the game, in theory. However, they've made a few mistakes here and there, I want to say, because they have reclaimed those super expensive Tech 3 mass extractors, and they aren't actually building the correct ones here. Oh wait, no, they are. That's fine. But yeah, you kind of don't want to reclaim the Tech 3 mass extractors, because the end result will be worse than, you know, the initial mass that you gain from them. Okay, they keep reclaiming everything. I'm not entirely sure why they're so insistent on that, but okay. Whatever floats your boat. Who's that? The Wheelie, yeah. The Wheelie and Shinobu are like star players here, so it's really exciting to see what they are up to. So the game has slowed down considerably, you know, because there are so many units on the map. So we are going to have some frame rate drops, but it's fine. Right now, yep. Okay, so this megalith goes down, gets destroyed by the gunships. However, the gunships themselves are also down. And now, the opposing air players, the Team 2 air players, are coming in with the gunships of their own. I wonder what these are going to do. For all we know, they could just destroy the commander and end the game right here. Also, those gunships have excellent anti-air, Aeon gunships specifically, unlike UEF gunships who are completely helpless against air. The Aeon gunships are quite adept at destroying air units as well. And they're quite survivable too, so you can take a few hits in return. It looks like here, those gunships are still having targeting problems. I'm not entirely sure what they're shooting. Oh, they're shooting the strategic missile defense, oh no! The strategic missile defense is gonna get destroyed. Hopefully in the next few minutes. Okay, yeah, it's down. Now they're shooting with the Wheelie's commander directly, but then they leave for some reason. Why are you leaving, guys? Weren't we brutally raped 3 minutes ago, says Shinobu. I'm not entirely sure what he means, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. Yeah, now they're shooting the commander, but the commander is under a heavy shielding, which means it's really hard to actually penetrate. So, yep, all the gunships are now gone. But now Shinobu can launch another nuke directly into here. Yep, there goes the nuke, and immediately the strategic missile launcher gets reclaimed. And the reason it got reclaimed is because Shinobu is preparing some other big project. I'm just not entirely sure what the project is going to be. Where's Shinobu's commander? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Mass, he says. Oh, there's the big project. Okay, naturally, I should have thought about that. This is one of the other late game artillery pieces, which is absurdly powerful. It's called the Mavor. Okay, the Wheelie just quit for some reason. It might have been destroyed by something. Oh, actually, oh yeah, okay, so the Wheelie actually got nuked there by the strategic missile launched by Shinobu. The missile destroyed everything, as you can see right now. Massive blast radius. Maximus has been defeated by Control K, which means he quit the game pretty much here, because he realizes he's lost. So that's highly unfortunate. Yeah, so Shinobu right here is building the other super late game artillery piece called Mavor. Mavor is even more powerful than the Scathis. It has a higher range, higher damage, and much higher accuracy. However, it costs even more to construct. That's one of the problems they're going to run into, is that it's super expensive. Shinobu actually can't afford it, as you can see right now. All of his teammates keep sending him mass, and it's still not enough. Not enough by a long shot. It's still only almost at half completed. It's going to be a while before it's actually going to do anything. Reclaim, give engineers, says Shinobu. because he wants to reclaim all of the stuff and reinvest it back into the main war, of course. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Team 1 is hoping for right now, because, you know, the Wheelie has been defeated. Everyone, yeah, the Maximus just quit the game. Now it's just Luker, Maverick, and Sui left. And, well, they are constructing their own artillery. I don't think it's going to be enough, because, yeah, they're just not doing a very good job here of defending themselves. There are two Yathothas walking down the middle. There is nothing that could oppose them there. Like, pretty much, yeah, pretty much nothing. There's no turrets here, no powerful units to defend against them. There was one support commander, but he's dead now. So, yeah. There's a strategic bomber, which could do some serious damage, but it's not gonna be enough. And, yep, Luker quits the game. Control K, he's gone. Now, I guess either Maverick or Sui are the next in line, unless they for some reason still have hopes of defending against those Yathothas. But with Luker's entire base getting destroyed, I don't think that's going to be possible anymore. So, yep, the Yathothas will just clean the house, and that's going to be the end of story. Highly unfortunate. Yep, Sui gets defeated by Control K, now it's just Maverick left. Let's see what Maverick can actually see. His commander is right here. It's already getting shot by something. He got shot by one of the big Yathoth projectiles, but now it survives for now. But it's not going to be too long before... Yep, wait, what? Oh. Okay, so suddenly everyone gets defeated by Control K. Except, yeah, it's just Shinobu and Lazy Avina are alive. And the replay just ends here. I guess because there was a desynchronization, maybe this game won't count towards rating or something, because that's a really weird ending to a replay. But, oh well, we've seen it now. We know what happened, and no reason for us to stay here, so let's just exit to Windows and look for an actual game that we could play instead of what was previously happening. Okay, so there's new Bonley, this one. 100 games plus here, so we just can't actually join that. We can still join this thing, New Bonley, right here. It is being hosted by a different player than the last time, so maybe this time this player won't be AFK, and we'll actually have ourselves a game. Because, yeah. The previous experiences told us that we might not be able to have a game at all. Yeah, let's just wait for a few other people to join. Only 2 slots remaining, or only 2 players remaining, and then we can have ourselves a game, hopefully. Also, maybe I should change the color, because I don't really like this yellow. How's about purple instead? I think purple would suit us just fine here. Yeah, we've got quite a big rank disparity here. There's one person at 1,000, one person at 300, one at 100. Game quality is actually at 4%. That's a bit unfortunate. If we run another CPU test, see how exactly our machine performs. It's actually at 225 right now, so it keeps getting worse as the stream keeps carrying on. But I'm sure we can still handle our situation here. And yep, the last player has joined.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
god, that's
yes.
another raid! Welcome, Mech Warrior 406. Thank you for the raid. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you had a great remainder of your stream. So yeah, a quick shout out for Mech Warrior 406. I hope I spelled that correctly. Yep, there we go. So yeah, Mech Warrior 406 is a fellow small streamer, really small, just like yours truly. Has been seen playing Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is what I am currently playing as well. A fantastic game, and a fantastic player playing it, so by all means, feel free to go give them a follow, because it's a really good player. He is a really good player, to watch. So yeah, right now, Mech Warrior, we are playing, and Raiders as well, we are playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, which is a bit different from what we've done, you know, yesterday when we were playing Immortals. Also, today's stream is a bit unusual, because normally I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but this week is going to be Tuesday and Thursday instead. Because, yeah, I am planning something very special on Thursday, so you are more than welcome to join and have fun together with me. So I think I'm going to be playing a different faction here. Maybe I should leave at Aeon, because there aren't that many Aeon players. Or maybe I should switch to something else. So, well, yeah, one of the players has disconnected for some reason. There's Antibiotic joining in instead at 1200 rank. That is quite a lot of rank thing, that. So can we please host, are you alive or not? So yeah, this is called Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, like I already said. You can find out more if you type ! today in chat, or ! FAF. Or maybe you can type both and find out even more. Even more. So we have been moved. We're actually on the other team now. And I think, yeah, the game quality is 73% now, which is way better than 4%. So wait, you spell it KEKW, yeah? You spell it KEKW, okay. Yes, now I'll say FAF in order to avoid confusion, like we had the last time. I'd rather just spell it out like that. I am air player, says Ashiv. I don't even see where that play. Oh yeah, you are on the air slot. That's true. That is very much true. I see, okay, thank you. So can we please start the game now? There's only 2 players who haven't raided up yet. And I am... thanks for the shout out. No problem, my friend. No problem at all. Can we please start the game now? Okay, I think the game is actually starting here. Please? Can we please start? Everyone's ready. Yep, there we go. The game has started, so you have joined us at the perfect time to actually see some gameplay, which we were failing to do previously. Alright. Waiting for other players. Hello, most dope baby. Welcome. Welcome as well. Alright, so at the beginning of... excuse me. At the beginning of this game, you just go build yourself some of those factories. I am failing miserably already, because I'm failing to place it. After that, we have to hold down shift and queue some other structures to deploy, such as mass extractors, and then some, maybe 1 power generator, and then we will approach this location in order to do something else. So this factory is going to be producing engineers. This button here means loop. This loop here means that they will keep being produced infinitely. Can't speak today for some reason. And yes, we are supposed to scoop up all of these trees, because these trees give us some tasty mass. There we go, our factory is now working. We are 1 second behind everyone else because of that mistake we made. Alright, so once the engineer comes out, he's going to start building this hydrocarbon power plant right here. The hydrocarbon power plant allows you to produce energy in large quantities, which there are 2 resources in this game. One is mass, the other is energy. Energy production facilities can be built anywhere. Meanwhile, mass producing facilities can only be built at specific points on the map, like here. So this guy is going to build us more mass extractors everywhere, because there are plenty of spots here for that. Then bring it back here, and do some other cool stuff. I think we should just about finish our hydrocarbon power plant before we run out of energy. No, excuse me, not like this. I need Shift, Alt, and here. There we go. Now, when this engineer arrives at that spot, it should start producing us some, or start reclaiming these trees. As you can see, it's doing right now. Yep. More engineers being produced here. We need to keep up the energy production because it will become insufficient very soon here. So let us get on that. And then make some more here. And then maybe make an air factory. Because, you know, might as well build some planes to help our friends who will be forced to defend against aerial assaults. Alright, so yeah, our commander is going to assist this commander on the front line. Whatever this commander is doing, our commander will help. We will be bros. And we will be super happy. This does look like a very different game. Never heard of it before. Yes, very much so. This is a real-time strategy game, and it's famous for its extremely epic scale. Like, the things that you can do in this game, you can produce thousands of units. Alright, so yeah, it's time to start upgrading our mass extractors, so we will click this button, then we will pause them all, and then we will start clicking like that. This means that our engineers will travel from mass extractor to mass extractor and help them upgrade, so that they don't upgrade on their own, because if they all start upgrading on their own, we will waste all of the mass, and we'll be stuck with that forever. These guys should, yeah, after they are done building this air factory, they should start building themselves more, or ourselves, more power generators. This guy will, I think this guy will also help this guy, yes. Very much so, see? Like, we are upgrading this mass extractor, we are already almost out of mass. One of the unique features of this game is that it doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter if you're... Oh, there were some bad guys there. It doesn't matter if your units, or if you don't have enough resources to actually make stuff, because you can still make it. If you don't have enough resources, it will just make it. You will just be making it slower. That's the only difference. Huh. All right, so this mass extractor is almost up. It is taking a while, but it's all for the greater good. So yeah, we are currently helping this commander upgrade. This commander is going for a Tech 2 engineering suite, which is a very nice upgrade to have. It allows you to build better structures, more high-tech structures, I should say. Yeah, this mass extractor is almost done. And yeah, while it's doing that, we can queue up the other order, which is going to be building mass storage around those extractors. So what mass storage does is it increases the production of those mass extractors when built next to it, but the main function of it is to actually produce or store mass, so you can fit more mass in your coffers. Very important and very good. Okay, I think I'll place my commander behind the front line, aka behind the allied commander, and yes, I should be building those things here. Those are air units. Those will protect us from aerial assaults, hopefully anyway. I think other people are already on it, but you can never have too much air. That is one of the things I have learned the hard way. Alright, so yeah, there's another engineer. You can help those guys build more power generators. My commander is helping this commander build those defense turrets, which hit like a truck. You can already see they're almost completely destroying those engineers. This commander, the enemy commander, is actually retreating. There's another enemy commander right there. So we are already clashing, but we need to remember to do our own stuff first and foremost, because yeah, if we can overtake our enemies in terms of economy, we will be in a very good spot, and then we will be able to do whatever else we want. So one more generator here. I'm using some hotkeys. All the hotkeys are customizable, and you probably should do that. Okay, no one has built a mass extractor here on this spot for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Yeah, this engineer can patrol now, so it will reclaim all of the trees. We're reclaiming a bunch of trees here as well. Unfortunately, these engineers broke all of them. When you break the trees, they give less mass, and it takes longer to reclaim them, so you don't want to do that, but these guys did anyway. Is there another? Oh yeah, there's another engineer. Go build a mass extractor here. And then assist this guy too. Okay, maybe like that. So yeah, our mass situation is slowly but surely righting itself. As in R-A-R-I-G-H-T writing, not the other writing. Yeah, this turret got instantly destroyed because there are defense turrets from the enemy team as well. Maybe we should build some artillery now. Oh, well, wrong chat. You don't want to write important information in the enemy chat, so RT is what I'm thinking we should be doing here. But I could be mistaken. My job is to just upgrade my economy as fast as possible. Or upgrade my technology at the very least. Also, we can unpause this mass extractor so it goes faster. Yeah, so I've got some planes already. I am not seeing any... Oh yeah, they are building fairly slowly because, you know, I'm not assisting that factory. You can assist factories as well as your own engineers, so they build stuff even faster. I think very soon I will stop producing engineers and instead start upgrading this factory. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do that right now. So 10 more engineers and then we'll upgrade the factory. Sounds like a plan to me. I hope we have a radar. It feels like we do, but I'm not entirely sure. My commander is doing nothing for some reason. He's just stuck. He can't move. I don't know why, but at least he's under the shield. So that's good for now. Yeah, this guy should also queue up. This guy should also queue up assisting this mass extractor later, and then building more storage around it, like so. These guys will now assist the factory, so it builds stuff faster and upgrades faster. My commander is still refusing to move. Okay, finally it moved. Just a tiny bit though. Yeah, we're still running out of mass constantly. But we are producing things and we are still relatively okay. So oh, okay, this engineer is right here, reclaiming anything that has fallen down. Now this mass extractor is being upgraded, so we should unpause that one as well. We are now 41 mass down for some reason. I think this guy is building artillery, that's why. Artillery is a lot more expensive than those defense turrets, and he should be building it behind the turrets, but, you know, whatever. Now we can shoot everything to pieces with that artillery. Don't forget TMD is what I'm gonna write here. It's very important. TMD is Tactical Missile Defense. Tactical missiles, like I've explained before, are things that hit like a truck. They have a very small area of effect, but when they land, yeah. 3 tactical missiles are enough to kill the commander, so you really need some defense against those. I hope these guys do realize that. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna be doing our own stuff here. This player is doing a way better job reclaiming the trees than we are. Or maybe, oh no, those are their own trees, so not really. They're reclaiming their own trees, not ours. Another mass extractor has been finished, and there's a whole bunch of engineers here. They should be all assisting the factory, not just one of them. And yeah, this factory will upgrade all the way to... Oh, actually, never mind. That's wrong. I should build 1 Tech 2 engineer first, or even 2, and then upgrade it to Tech 3. That will work a lot better, because with Tech 2 engineers, we'll get better technology so we can defend ourselves better. My commander is still helping the allied commander here, yes. I mean, if your commander is dead, you will know it immediately, so there's no... Huh? Why are you guys standing still? Oh, they are just traveling. Okay, that's fine. They're just traveling. That works. So there are my engineers here who have cleaned up all of these trees. We can send them here and assist my commander as well. I think that will be good. Here we've got some scouts. Those aren't scouts, those are interceptors. I want scouts, please. Oh yeah, 3 scouts. They can fly over and see what the enemy team actually has. But of course the scouts can get shot down easily, so they won't see it for too long. Here we are, yes, we are improving that mass extractor. Here we are, oh, we're almost done upgrading. Actually, it was super fast. Wow, that was incredibly fast, actually. Yeah, we're really lucky no one is attacking us, you know, no one is trying to destroy our mass extractors. Okay, we can see right now, these guys are also upgrading their mass extractors. This guy is doing a better job than I am, that's for sure. Probably because he wasn't assisting the allied commander in the other spot. These engineers should... Oh yeah. So the engineer will make a Tech 2 power generator. Assist the engineer, please. It's way more important to build the power generator right now than the upgrade, because the upgrade will take forever. Meanwhile, this guy can come here, and I think what he will do is he will build some of these volcanoes. Volcanoes are a brilliant form of tactical missile defense. Will help us out a lot if there are any tactical missiles being fired upon us. This guy should really take have his commander situation under control, because currently our defenses are getting overwhelmed here, as you can see right now. Hopefully our commander doesn't get killed, but he is still under a shield for now, so he should be fine. Yeah, we are currently building some mass storage of our own. Almost got the... Yeah, so now our commander is building some missile defense as well, so we should have that covered. So maybe we shouldn't build any of our own, but I still think I'm going to for now. Alright, so yeah, the mass extractor is done. Now we can start assisting this. And then this will build 5 Tech 3 engineers once it's done. Also, I should probably build a shield generator here in order to protect the power generator. It's kind of important. Our fighters are engaging something, not entirely sure what. It's really hard to say how much air our enemies actually have, because we can't see any. Do we even have radars here? I'm not entirely sure. Well, we might have radars, but we don't have shields, which is a bit of a problem. I can't even see the commander I was assisting anymore. Oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah, you can assist this guy. That's no problem. And yes, we can start building this thing. I think my engineers should actually... Yeah, you know what? You assist the engineer for now. Build this thing, and then assist the commander. Yeah, we need way more shields, and we need to build them faster before our entire position gets overrun and eliminated. Alright, yeah, it's already half done, which is perfect. Yeah, they are also shooting us with artillery. Our own artillery has been destroyed, I think, so that's bad. Maybe I should actually start building my own artillery, because that is quite valuable. Aeon artillery is super powerful, at least at that technological level. So it might be a good idea to actually upgrade that as well. Alright, let's see if we can complete... Yeah, so this upgrade is going to take a while. It's at 77% right now, but it's going there. It'll get there eventually. I can also, there's one engineer left. This engineer should probably patrol this stuff, reclaim all of this stuff, because, well, my engineer, all of the other engineers would die, but mine survived. That's good. The Cybran artillery has a very hard time actually hitting anything. This commander is about to die.
Commander under attack.
Yeah, we should start withdrawing our commanders now. There is no point for them to stay anymore. Except maybe we can scoop up the mass here. That could work. Alright, so yeah, there go the Tech 3 engineers. So now soon we'll be able to build a Tech 3 power generator, which is fantastic. Yeah, let's start doing that, actually, right here. Yep, you go do that. The other engineer will come out on its own in good time. I think it should start reclaiming. Yeah, I think it should start reclaiming stuff. Oh yeah, my commander is reclaiming, which means we're getting quite a decent chunk of mass, which helps us build the generator. However, I am afraid that if those generators... In the distant future, things are made out of silver goop. Yeah, see? That's the thing about Aeon. That's what Aeon do. It's different for different factions. So, for example, Aeon, yes, they make stuff out of silver goop, because they got some alien technology from those Seraphim that you can see right now. The Seraphim technology does look quite different, but it's basically the same thing. Meanwhile, if we get... Yeah, we've got UEF here, the normal humans. They 3D print stuff instead of the other thing, instead of making it out of grey goop. Okay, so here we will send our scouts once again to scout the enemy's positions like so. Hopefully at least some of them survive. Also, yeah, I should definitely send someone out here in order to reclaim this. You need to build more shields, my friends. More shields. PLZ. Oh, I can reclaim... Yeah, I can I can reclaim this stuff, actually. Yep, see? More mass for me. Always good. I think the generator... Oh, the generator is complete, actually. Wow, that's cool. Can we build a... Wait, where's my Tech 3 engineer? Oh, it's right here. So the engineer can now build a shield generator. If we first reclaim this one. Reclaim this power generator. And then we'll be able to build a Tech 3 shield generator there. Which is awesome. And yeah, we can also select all of our mass extractors. And queue up an upgrade to Tech 3. And now, these guys will shift assist everything. So I think, if my calculations are correct, I think we can build 2 of these big shields. And after that, we will need another power generator to sustain them. So yeah, let's build another shield here. Then another power generator. Over here.
Under attack.
Okay, my commander is under attack, that's bad. Where art thou? Oh, okay. For whatever reason, my commander just decided to walk out all the way through here. I have no idea why. Why would you do that, Commander? That is not good for your health. Please keep moving normally. Okay. So I guess he's relatively safe now. But that was a mistake. That was an absolute mistake to do that, because if you lose Commander, you lose everything. Someone is asking for Tech 2 Cybran. That's not me. That is the other people. But the Commander did a great job scooping up the mess. You know, reclaiming stuff. Maybe there's something to reclaim here. It does not appear to be the case. So for now, let's just keep assisting with our Commander. Maybe it'll do something cool eventually. Okay, so where did my... Oh yeah, my other Tech 3 engineers are right here. They aren't doing anything, so maybe we should have them do something. We need... Wait, my Commander is under attack again. What do you mean? Yeah, I think those should start building a strategic missile defense. And a few of these defenses as well. Those are really good too. My Commander is in the middle of friggin' artillery blasts. Because everything is getting destroyed by artillery. Oh, but they're still... Okay, they're still fighting. So maybe we can still do that. Ow. The Seraphim Commander just got hit by another artillery blast. That's no good. Come on, faster! Before we get destroyed. Okay, there we go. Another shield is up. I think they just have so much artillery now that it really doesn't matter. But yeah, we need a strategic missile defense, because when those missiles are gonna start flying out, you're gonna start hating your life. So yeah, let's keep building those Tech 3 engineers, sending them like right here, maybe. So yeah, of course the Tech 3 mass extractors take a fortune, cost a fortune to upgrade. But I think we should be relatively okay. And yeah, we should start definitely should start withdrawing now. Because this is a freaking disaster. I think I'm gonna get my commander in here. And then get a Tech 3 engineering suite on him. So yes, please run away, Commander. There is nothing for us to do there anymore. Except pain and suffering. Well, you don't really do pain and suffering, you endure it. But whatever. Yeah, see, the artillery blasts are coming. Those actually aren't artillery, those are tactical missiles. Those could kill, yeah, those can kill commanders. TMD, don't forget in base, in case those guys forgot, because it's very possible they did. This engineer is doing nothing now, so he can go and assist something. Maybe this guy. Yeah, once this engineer is completed, it should get constructing its own TMD as well, or our own TMD, because it's super effective. It's not coming out. Oh, there. Right there it is. So yeah, switch to Tech 2, build tactical missile defense here, and then maybe some of it like here, and then like here, and then like here, in order for us to protect ourselves from the nasty missiles that could be coming our way anytime. Alright, so this extractor is taking forever. I think it's done now. We're still out of mass, so our energy situation is under control for now. It's very important to have, because when you're... What is that? Is that death? Is that death coming at us from over there? Let's see. Those could be some really high-tech units and they could finish us on their own. No, those are just Ilshavos, which are fairly nasty. But we could definitely protect ourselves against them, that's no problem. We just need to start making more high-tech stuff. Yeah, it looks like they will get destroyed easily because of those Janus bombers. Yep. Someone paused the game for some reason. I don't know why. But it's unpaused now, so that's cool. Yeah, so these guys have finished the strategic missile defense. Of course, it also needs to be loaded up with a missile, with a counter missile, I mean. Also, it isn't protecting the entire base, so that was a bit of a mistake by me. It should be, I should have built it like here. My SMD doesn't cover everything. Well, I misspelled it horribly, but hopefully the teammates will know what that means. And yeah, so the invading robots were killed extremely easily, except that one guy who is still alive for some reason. You should really kill those before your commander gets destroyed, my dude, my friend. Have we made... Oh, yeah, 2 engineers, there we go. Those engineers can go start constructing some defense turrets, maybe. In order to once again protect us from the horrors of the... Okay, this thing should not be here, it should be like here, now. Okay, the second generator is almost complete. And after that, I think those guys should assist the... yeah, this thing. Strategic missile defense, so that we don't just die from a random nuke. Alright, and our orange commander has been defeated somehow. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we're left without their stuff and things. Hopefully our own engineers are still alive. Or maybe they aren't, in which case... Patrol. We will scoop up all of this mass. Unpause this one. Because it's almost done. Okay, the teal commander also doesn't seem to know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm not sure how effective this defense turret is actually going to be, but might be enough to tide us over for a few moments. I don't know. But yeah, we really need some ground troops now in order to protect ourselves. But it's not looking too well. Okay, we have to unpause now because our mass is going through the roof, and you don't want your mass to go through the roof because that is just... That makes it extremely difficult to... well, it's just wasted basically. Is what I was gonna say. When it goes through the roof, it's just wasted. So yeah, let's finish these things and then work on our Tech 3 Air, perhaps. I don't know what this guy is doing. Clearly not doing a very good job because all they've got is just one generator. Not entirely sure what that's all about. But no well. Have we built another Tech 3 engineer yet? Oh, there's 2 of them here. Let's assist the missile launcher as well. You guys, what are you doing? Are you idle? Yes, they are idle, so they should go and maybe scoop some more mass. Or maybe they should build like... Oh, what? Maybe they should build like a shield here. And then an omni-sensor array, which will allow us to see everything. Unless someone else has built it already. Then maybe we don't. Let's cancel that for a second. I'm also idle. Okay, yeah, got a whole bunch of fellow robots who are all idle. That's fine, happens sometimes. Okay, yeah, more defense turrets, just in case. And then we might want to start building some artillery, though I'm still kind of on the fence about that one. Yes, indeed, my friend. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, these... yeah, this engineer is doing either nothing or... Oh, never mind. Maybe he's doing something, I'm not sure. Alright, we've got more scouts here, so we can send them maybe here, see what's up, once again. Oh my god, my mass is like super overflowing. That's not good. That should never happen, ever. Like I already said, so I should probably, yeah, start all of these mass extractors now. The missile defense Missile defense is almost loaded. Yeah, I also like building artillery, but the thing is, it might not be able to protect us any longer. Of course, it depends on what they've got here. I think I can send a few interceptors, sacrifice them in order to see what's up here. Because it is kind of important information, and yeah, my mass is still overflowing, but not too much. I think we've got the mass situation on lock. We should just, oh yeah, oh, whoa, okay, we've got lots of these guys though. Let's try to build an experimental unit to defend ourselves. We're gonna be building it there, of course, in order to protect it. So this one is called Galactic Colossus. It's a super powerful land unit who will destroy most other land units one-on-one, and I can actually deal with hordes of enemy land units no problem, as long as they are lower tick, you know. This person is preparing a snipe with those gunships to snipe the opposing commander directly and destroy it. These look like, these are Swift Winds. Okay, so these are combat fighters, Tech 2. They aren't very threatening when you've got Tech 3 air of your own. The problem is our ally here is for some reason preoccupied building other stuff. He's building what looks like, yeah, okay, so my missile defense is loaded. So now, if they nuke us, I can actually protect us from that. Can't protect this place though, but yeah, maybe it's gonna be fine. I am asleep for real, fighting, good, oops, bam, thank you, oh god, okay, that is highly inappropriate because our shields are about to get depleted and go down. That is terrible. We need to fix that ASAP. So let's repair this and then repair this. If your energy gets depleted, you're toast. I really don't want that to happen because your shields will start blinking, which means they will become useless. Yeah, here we've got those engineers who've already done their job, except they still haven't reclaimed this, so maybe we can do that, actually. Reclaim this, and then we'll go... Yep, the shields are depleted, which is terrible, but hopefully when we construct this generator, it will be under control. Lag? Yes, lag. Very much so. Very much so. Yeah, I'm not sure what oops means, but I hope that is something good, because I could definitely use some help. Alright, we can actually build our own Tech 3 mass extractor here. Which will be good. Which will be glorious. And will definitely help us out a lot. And then those engineers can go, I don't know, assist something, like assist the commander maybe, or assist these guys. Build the Colossus. Okay, yeah. So our commander is actually done upgrading, so our commander can do something on his own now, something really cool. Like building another quantum gateway, which is I think what I'm gonna do. Quantum gateway, right here. Wait, no, no, this first, then this. I made a mistake, I apologize. Mr. Commander, sir. But yeah, okay, now the Colossus is being built, except these idiots aren't building it for some reason. Okay, you know what, they can actually hold on that. They should build things like this instead. The SAM launchers, in order to protect us from aerial attacks once again. Okay, there's more Tech 3 engineers here. Excellent. I am back again, just in time to see more silver goop. Yes, indeed, Fryan. Welcome back. So, one of our, if you missed it, I don't know if you did or not, but one of our teammates has been eliminated here, which is really sad. But we're still holding on. We've still got the protection from nukes, which is the important thing. Also, yeah, I think we've got one last mass extractor to upgrade, and after that, we will be done upgrading those completely. They will all be upgraded, which is fantastic. We should also probably protect those things with shields, so let's send this engineer here and build another shield generator and maybe another SAM launcher afterwards. So yeah, the Colossus is being built, well, at a relatively fine pace, I dare say, considering the, the circumstances. Hopefully the blue player can protect themselves better as well from whatever attacks they... Oh yeah, also this has been completed, so I've totally failed to notice that. So this is a Tech 3 air factory, so now we can build the most powerful planes in the game. Why so much lag? Someone has high ping. Maybe it's because we've got players from Russia and US. Players. Restart router won't work because they will get kicked. You cannot reconnect in this game. Also, who paused and why? I totally missed that. Okay. Yeah, sadly, this game doesn't have the reconnect feature, so you're gonna have to deal with that somehow. And yes, if in case anyone actually plays Supreme Commander here, we are playing Astro Crater, except it's a super fancy version, which has some random islands here. And it's 5v5, instead of the usual, you know, 4v4 or 3v3 that you might get used to, or might have gotten used to. We've almost completed our Quantum Gateway, which is a very important upgrade, or a very important structure. And that gateway will start pumping out those resource allocation system support commanders to make sure that we are good on resources, because right now we aren't. And for all we know, our enemies might be making some late game, super amazing late game stuff, and we would be none the wiser because we aren't scouting them for now. At least we can see everything here, which I assume means that we've got some radar coverage. This is a fighter. Okay, yeah, I don't want to send a fighter there. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! Our teammate here is sending some dangerous stuff towards the enemy base. Those are gunships. Those are extremely good at eliminating land targets. As long as the enemies don't notice that, we can actually win here if they can eliminate one of the opposing commanders. We should definitely keep paying attention to that. But for now, we should also deal with our own stuff, like these support commanders here, which we will build shortly. Okay, this shield is taking forever for some reason, though. Not entirely sure why that is. Okay, let me see. Alright, so the gunships are actually getting shot down. They aren't, well, they aren't getting shot down too fast, because they are, you know, because those are Tech 2 fighters instead of Tech 3, but yeah, they accomplished absolutely nothing. So, yeah, good job there. You should have been building fighters this whole time, my friend. Not freaking gunships. Because the enemy has 8 million fighters, and they are using them way better than we are. Yes, indeed, poor gunships. Good thing none of these things are actually alive. Because, yeah, it was a good plan, but we needed air superiority to do something like that first. Or he needed to make strategic bombers, because bombers, you know, bombers, they do all of their damage instantly, instead of over time, so they would have done more there. But yeah, anyway, so, a good thing none of these things are actually alive. The only things that are alive here that have living creatures inside them are the commanders. That's why it's so important to keep them alive, because the moment they die, you basically lose, because yeah, the only living creature, the only creature with a brain goes down. Everyone else is actually, all of these other things are actually robots, which is why stuff like this happens. You can throw them away all you like, they won't really mind because they are just robots. Yeah. So let us fly straight through the middle, see what's up. I think those are those combat fighters once again, because of how fast they are. You know, if they were bombers or gunships, they would be slower. Yes, indeed, those are the fighters. Except those are Tech 3 fighters now. Yeah, now this guy has Tech 3 fighters, so now we are completely screwed in terms of air. I'll need to build like 5 scouts in order to actually fly through this fighter screen and actually see what's up. These are Ilshavos, which are very easy to take down. I think we might actually want to start... Yeah, I think those guys might actually want to start building another Colossus right here. No, Colossus, you move out of the way. Oh, there's 2 Monkey Lords. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, because we just finished with a Colossus who will destroy those Monkey Lords easily. So we should queue up... I think we should queue up 2 more here. Yep. See? The Colossus will easily take care of these. At least I hope so. Yeah, see, 1 Monkey Lord is down, so the DPS has been cut in half. Now, this Monkey Lord will also go down, And now those remaining bricks and whatever else they have are absolutely no match for the Colossus. Yup, see? Just destroying everything. The Colossus has an ability to attract enemies with its fists. A very useful ability. It can actually just one punch the enemies into oblivion. Our Colossus, I think it also has, yeah, it has veterancy already, so it's going to be regenerating health as well. And we can chase those bricks down and destroy them quite easily. And now the Colossus can return to its position. I think it might be a good idea to reclaim it, actually, but what we definitely need to reclaim are those guys. Yeah, we've got a problem here, because these are headed for my position. I think the Colossus should be able to catch most of them, though, and we've got support commanders, too. The attack is mostly aimed at the teal player, and our defense turrets are also doing fantastic, so that's good. Yeah, so we definitely need to send someone to scoop up this mass here. Those delicious monkey lords will definitely fit very neatly into our coffers. And yeah, all the Ilshavos are dead, so now this support commander can actually start scooping them up as well. Very nice, so a very good defense by us. The Colossus will stand there and regenerate. I think, yeah, it regenerates 60 health per second. Yep, big robot time indeed. So yeah, the Monkey Lord is getting reclaimed. We actually might overflow mass here, so we might want to stop that in a second. But if we keep building more of these guys, maybe we won't overflow too hard. I hope so. Yeah, so these guys are now... I think we'll need to send some of these guys to assist the air factory, actually, because I'm guessing we will be the only person who's actually doing air, which is unfortunate, but that's just how things be sometimes. Yeah, so we just need to reclaim this Monkey Lord, and that's gonna be it. We don't need any more. The Colossus is facing forward, so it can destroy whatever our enemies have. We almost built a second Colossus thanks to those Monkey Lords. It's just really that easy. Okay, so our support commanders are doing nothing. We should send them here and get them working on this Colossus as well. These guys can keep reclaiming the smaller stuff now. And then go to the Monkey Lord. To the other Monkey Lord, I mean. So yeah, the attack has been repelled, very successfully indeed. Now, the second step of our plan, I think, is going to be to build some... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is build a Tech 3 support factory, so you can not only build factories like this, the HQ, you can also build support factories, which will allow you to construct a Tech 3 factory instantly, unlike the HQ where you will have to upgrade it. This engineer is trying to repair the Colossus for some reason. You definitely shouldn't do that. That's completely pointless. We'll go here and scoop up all of this mass. And the Colossus is done, by the way. We've got 2 now. So now it's going to be extremely hard to do any harm to us through land. That's very important. I'm super glad I actually made this Colossus just in time for the invading enemy Monkey Lords. That is quite amazing. After that, I think all of these guys should assist one support commander who will be building the Colossus. And after that, we'll queue some more of these. I think our late game winning strategy here is just to build 2 Colossi and then go all out through the enemy's middle. We could fail, in theory, because the enemy could just have too many of these. Do we only have 1 scout? No, we have 2. So yeah, we can fly through these and see what's next. I think we might have lost our Omnisensor array, so I think a better plan here would be to build another array right here, then another generator, and then more Colossi, like so. I don't see my engineers, not entirely sure what they're doing. Oh no, this one is reclaiming. These are also reclaiming, just not quickly enough. Also, where did the support commander go? There was one support commander who was supposed to be reclaiming as well. Okay, there are 2 support commanders here now. Those can just go and build us, I don't know. Let's go have them build some more SAMs all over the place. SAM launchers, just in case. And then like a giant row of turrets, like so. I think that'll protect us nicely. Yeah, so the Omnisensor array is almost up. The thing about this one is that it costs a lot of energy to keep up. But I think we're gonna be good on that front because we'll build some of these as well. Also, one important thing that I totally forgot to build is energy storage. Yeah, see, the energy is instantly depleted. This is why you use energy storage. It's a very important structure, so during peaks like that, you can actually reasonably survive. You also need to build the energy storage all over the place, so because they blow up super hard when they are destroyed. You don't want that to damage your other stuff. Okay, that's a megalith right there. Yep. It sure is. We've got 3 colossi to face it though, so I think we might be good. Yeah, the megalith is trying to shoot us. I think, yeah, we should just send the colossi out. Because all of these things are actually super small and insignificant. The main objective is to destroy the megalith, which I think there's only one. Yep, see, right there. We need to walk towards it. The reason being that the megalith... Oh, there's the Ythotha as well, so let's focus on the Ythotha first. Because the Ythotha will do way more damage when it's destroyed. Yeah, so the Ythotha will go down. It's almost dead already, and oh, whoa, that's a Tsar. Oh, that's not good. That's a big boy. Yeah, so the Colossus can actually walk behind the Megalith and destroy it that way. Meanwhile, hopefully, okay, the Colossus did go down. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, we need this Colossus like yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please hurry? It's kind of important. So yeah, the Megalith will go down here, that's for sure, because there is a whole bunch of Ravager turrets as well. Those Ravager turrets extremely destroy this stuff extremely quickly. They have built a freaking Soul Ripper though. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it looks like our support commanders and engineers will die here. Yep, they're all dead. That's a bit of a shame. But we can always make more. The most important thing is to not lose our main commander. And apparently, oh yeah, this guy has been defeated. That's a bit of a shame. I guess we just didn't build enough SAM turrets, huh? Okay, so yeah, this thing has crashed. But it has destroyed the other commander, which is super nasty. We are overflowing mass like crazy. That is also pretty bad. Oh, there's another megalith. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that anymore. But we might be able to go out with a bang, as if... oh wait, no. Can we start building more of these guys, maybe? I don't think we will survive. But maybe we can. I don't know. With the megalith, yeah, with the megalith inbound, I think we've pretty much lost this game. Unfortunate. Hello, Willow's Duality. Very nice to see you. And yes, my commander is getting destroyed here. There's nothing I can do. We've lost. But I dare say we fought valiantly. Especially considering our teammates didn't do a very good job of, you know, surviving. And non-micro and Mega will die to one GC. If micro properly, then it will kill one and die to the second. Yeah, well, the problem is there was also Ythotha, and there was also a donut frying us from the top. But yeah, that was I think that was a nuke actually, right there. We did have a strategic missile defense, so they couldn't nuke us, but yeah, the game is over. And now we've got nothing to do except quit. Well, I dare say, it was a fairly good try. Maybe eventually, I will be good enough to carry this stuff on my own. Probably not, but you never know. Alright, let's see if we can join another game and actually play. Alright, so here we've got join here, hosted by Lazy Avina, who we actually cast a game with Lazy Avina before we started our own game. So he's a super good player. Well, not as good as Sid or as, you know, Shinobu or whatever else you got, but yeah. I am definitely not joining this one because I'm pretty sure my rank is 700 now, so I don't really see... Yeah, see, this requires 800 plus rating. I think I can't actually join it because my rating has dropped after this game, or it should have. Well, we'll see. Maybe it hasn't. Let's just see about it. Connecting.
Group formed.
Yeah, I have been kicked because, yeah, minimum number of games is 90, so yeah, never mind that. Yeah, there's also 800 plus here. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually look for a replay. We will cast another replay, and then we will quit. Oh, or end the stream, I see. So, how long have you been playing FAF? I have been playing, so it's a very funny story. I have been playing I was playing last time, in 2014, 2015. That is when I started playing it for the first time. I played Supreme Commander when it came out originally, of course. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, after that, after, you know, the developers died and whatnot, or developer company died, I didn't find out about Forged Alliance forever until 2014, I think. Then I started playing it again. I really enjoyed it, but I had a problem that forced me to quit. Basically, the problem was that my internet wasn't good enough. Like, you need a really good internet connection because you're constantly trading data with every other player, and my internet wasn't good enough for that, so I kind of had to stop playing for a while. But now that I've started streaming and my internet is actually good enough, now I can play it and enjoy it once again. Yeah, so at this time I've started playing at, well, last year, at the end of last year pretty much, in December, I restarted playing it, rediscovered it, and yeah, now I'm still getting back into the game. You know, I'm still not doing like the super good job, as you can clearly see there, but I think the fault for losing isn't just on me on that one, considering we were playing 4v3 and or 3v4, and it didn't look like my teammates did a very good job ecoing up. So yeah. But hopefully one day, once we stream this game, we can actually win, finally. If you want to see more of me playing this game, you can actually vote in a community poll. That, if you can see right here, !social, yeah. So I do a community poll of what game I'll be playing or streaming on Wednesday, in this case Tuesday, because this week the schedule is a bit shifted. But yeah, you can join that, you can vote. I'm not playing Supreme Commander the next week. I am playing a different game. You can vote on that one. But if you're interested, I could be playing it again in 2 weeks, because I definitely am. So yeah, we need to look for a replay. So last time I've looked up the wheelie. The wheelie is you know, a very high skill player as well. Why don't we let's search for Shinobu actually. I think that would be cool, because you know Shinobu is also quite a prominent player. Game date from, yeah, okay, so I think if replay ID descending, we should see the latest replays here. Gotcha, nice to see someone new casting some more. I cast 2 and I'll shout you out stream on an upcoming cast. Oh, thank you. I think I've actually seen your name on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but yeah, I would definitely love to get into that. I think it's super fun. And I think Forged Alliance, or FAF, could definitely use more casters, and yeah, maybe I'll be good enough for it one day. Maybe, just maybe. I see Nightmare, Greenplex, and Terminal are good. Okay, I've actually never heard of any of these. The only ones I know of are Guile, Jagged Appliance, and Heaven, as well as some Russian ones where, if you don't speak Russian, I don't think you'll find them very interesting, so there. Alright, so here we've got a game, 19 minutes, it's not gonna be too long and interesting. So yeah, Shinobu mainly plays on Satan's Clutch. If we can find a game that is like longer than... Alright, so this game is like 23 minutes, but the elapsed time is 27, which means it has been paused a couple times. 23 minutes is not bad, but maybe we can find something a tiny bit longer. So this one is 22 minutes, but this time it says 50, so that there must have been a super long pause there, is what I'm assuming happened here. They're not casters, they are just players. Oh, okay, that's good. Ah, I see, okay, I got it. Well, yeah, maybe if we can't find anything too good here. Yeah, and I'm also not sure if we can see that if there is a desync. I don't think it's possible to see if there was a desync here. But yeah, thank you. You know what, I'll actually write it down right now. I'll copy your message and paste it into my own notes, so I remember those guys, and maybe next time I can search for them and actually find a game of them. Alright, thank you for that. So this is 1859 average rank. But oh yeah, this the duration is 0 minutes. So yeah, I think I'll do this one. Pretty close as well. Let's watch this one, see what we can see, and whether or not we're going to enjoy it. So, for those of you who didn't know, who don't play Supreme Commander, Satan's Clutch is one of the classic, or one of the most famous Supreme Commander maps. So what Satan's Clutch is basically, it existed before Supreme Commander itself existed, okay? It was there before, when the Supreme Commander was still being made. This map was even before that Supreme Commander even had a name. So yeah, it's quite famous, it's quite iconic, and it's quite interesting because you've got basically every role, every type of players, every type of gameplay strategy is represented here. So let us go into the teams. So on team 1, in the blue corner, we've got ourselves No One Cares at 1400 rank, playing Seraphim in a fabulous teal color. On the rock position, or on beach position rather, we've got ourselves Shinobu, the man, the myth, the legend, at 2400 rank points, playing pink, breast cancer awareness pink Aeon. Here on the rock position, we've got Healthy Core, playing at 1500 rank, as blue Seraphim. And here on the air position, arguably the most important one, we've got Shen, play at 2000 rank, playing purple Cybran, or violet Cybran you could say. In the green corner, we've got ourselves Young Chasm 9000, Young Chasm 96 Noob. Wow, that's a mouthful. In fabulous electric blue, playing Aeon, going for the middle. On the beach position, we've got ourselves Grey Cybran, being played by, who is this? Yudi. Oh, it's Yudi. Wait, what? Why are Shinobu and Yudi in the same team? Wait, those are different people, right? No, I'm not. Oh yeah, this person just remained their commander. It's actually Chorizo Noob at 1600 rank. Then we've got ourselves here, Red, Fabulous Red, the Aeon player. Tagada, also fairly famous, also super high rank, 2400 as you can see right now. And last but not least, on the air position, we've got ourselves Kurultai, who is playing, who is a 1600 rank, playing Dark Green Seraphim. Okay, that was a really long introduction. Welcome, Unlucky Panda 21. Always good to see you here. I'm sorry if I'm not going to be too interactive because I'm kind of sort of casting right now, making a sports commentary of sorts. So yeah, in the middle position on Satan's Clutch, you're expected to bring your commander out to meet the opposing commander because there is a whole bunch of reclaim here in the middle. You can scoop up all of this mass like I did the last game. You can absorb all of this into you, and then build a whole bunch of cool stuff for it, from it. And not just you yourself, your team can do that too. Your team will also get some. If you're overflowing mass, it will be sent to your team. So they are still coming towards each other. Meanwhile, here we've got the beach position, which is expected to build some navy, as well as claim all these mass extractors for themselves. And reclaim all of these forests as well. All of these forest gives you some mass and energy as well, or maybe just energy. Maybe I'm imagining it. Yes, here I think it's just energy because it doesn't show any mass here. The rock position is expected to scoop up all of these rocks, as the name suggests. They are also expected to build some navy, and they are also expected to claim this island right here, which is has 5 mass extractor spots on it, so it's quite valuable. It's more mass extractors than the starting position actually, because the starting position is usually 4. And the air player, like I've been saying before, the job of the air player is upgrade to take the air as soon as possible, and gain air superiority for your team. So yeah, these commanders are now shooting each other, reclaiming. They're reclaiming smaller wreckages first. You can see their move orders right here. Those are the queues in which they will be. This is the order in which they will be reclaiming those wreckages. They want to reclaim the smaller ones first because the bigger ones are too big. They will overflow your entire team if you reclaim those ones. If we can switch to Kurultai's, if we can switch to No One Cares' perspective here, you can see that he's overflowing. At this point, probably most of his team is also receiving those, but yeah. You need to be very careful not to overflow your entire team, in which case it will be wasted, the mass will be wasted. They're also shooting each other, but these shots don't mean much, because they are just, kind of like pot shots, they're kind of just flexing their muscles. Although, at this time, the first land units, the first combat units are coming in, and those units can do some serious damage while the commanders are taking shots from each other. So for example, here we've got ourselves some Aurora tanks from the Aeon player. Here we've got ourselves some artillery and tanks from the Seraphim player as well. It looks like the Aeon player will take more damage here because the tanks are already focusing on them, as well as the artillery pieces. Artillery pieces can do some serious damage to you if left unchecked, so your best bet is to dodge them, dodge the shots from them, because they are very easy to dodge. They take a long time to travel. See, they're completely missing because they just take so long to travel. Yeah, and this shot also doesn't land because he stopped it at the last second. Here we've got Auroras engaging with the commander of No One Cares. But the commander can definitely take those, no problem. Those aren't artillery, they don't do too much damage, and I think... yeah, the Auroras actually retreat to the sea, where the commander can't shoot them. Just looking here, have you ever played any of the Creeper World games? No, I'm sorry, just looking here. Hello, welcome. I am glad to have you here. And no, I haven't. But I know it's quite similar because of one of the big Supreme Commander YouTubers actually plays Creeper World as well. So I've heard of it, but I've never seen any footage. Yeah, in the meantime, the beach players can actually attempt to contest the rock players. I am not sure it's the case right now. Yeah, it does not look like the beach player is sending anything here. It doesn't look like Chorizo Noob sending anything towards towards this rock. Meanwhile here, we've got this rock player, Tagada, has already completed the land factory, which means they will keep producing engineers to quickly claim all of this land. And they are also producing some navy immediately. So I think Tagada, yeah, looks like Tagada will be the first one to make the first ship faster than, you know, Chorizo Noob, faster than this guy, Healthy Core. Tagada will be the first to the sea. No One Cares as commander should be really careful here, taking lots and lots of damage from the artillery shells. So they should, this commander should now walk under the water where the artillery can no longer hit him. This is the best plan to survive. This is why this map is so famous, because it's very hard to die in the early game. Very hard to lose your commander. You can just walk underwater and that will be the end of story. The engagement will end and nothing bad will happen. At least in the early game. In the later, as it transitions to the mid game, you can still die even underwater, but not right now. So yeah, No One Cares as troops are retreating in the face of young Chasm's commander, as well as the tanks. For some reason this commander is coming out of water again. Very unwise, reduced to just 2,000 health, and it's, yeah, it really should come back underwater. Yes, the first ship is out from Tagada, already going for, I guess it's just going for exploration right now. It could go through here and harass the ships, but now this factory is being heavily assisted, so it will actually construct ships faster than Tagada's. That's something to keep in mind. A Healthy Core already has some navy of their own, also heavily assisted once again. Very important to do that. Hello Akenji! Hey, welcome! Great to see you! I hope you enjoy your time here. We're playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. You can find out more about it if you type !today, as well as !FAF in chat. Tagada is going for an upgrade of some kind. It's Tech 2 Engineering Suite. So Tagada is going to tech up very quickly and hopefully start building some late game stuff sooner rather than later. I think that's what Tagada is known for, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, No One Cares as commander is still underwater, still hiding from all this onslaught, but now their tanks are moving in. They will be met with the fury of young Chasm's commander, who has a double gun upgrade. Now the Aeon commander, I am casting just looking here, which is why I am not very interactive right now. I am terribly sorry about that. I thought you were playing that when you saw the screen. Good games, by the way. Okay, good to know. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said before, you can find out more if you type !today. There are some serious bombers coming in. They will attempt to destroy all those land units in order to help No One Cares come back from this defeat that he'd suffered at the hands of young Chasm. However, yes, young Chasm has the infamous double gun Aeon upgrade, which increases the fire rate as well as the range of the commander drastically, and allows it to slaughter those Tech 1 units like sheep. It's super easy. They become super easy to destroy when this is happening. Yes, this is how it works. This is how the Today command works. The bombers aren't doing a very good job though. It looks like they're getting shot down, and the Grey player from the rock, the chorizo noob, from the beach, sorry, has also brought some bombers to bear, which are destroying No One Cares' troops in turn. Yeah, although now it looks like the air is coming in from Healthy Core, who also does a great job eliminating them, as well as Shinobu, yep, so the air has been won by Team 1 for now. However, it looks like they will be still losing on land here, because Young Chasm's commander is more than healthy, and still establishing, Young Chasm is still establishing himself here with his factory, and still has plenty of troops to cover the commander in case things go south. In the meantime, underwater here, No One Cares' commander is upgrading Tech 2 Engineering Suite, which will allow them to gain access to better technology that they can build with the commander. Yes, Tagada is producing more navy. We haven't had any naval engagements yet. The naval players are still building up their strength. You can see right now the ships on the right from from Healthy Core, and the ships on the left from Chorizo Noob are just starting, just warming up there. No naval engagements yet. In the meantime, Tagada is already upgrading to Tech 3 Engineering Suite. Probably gonna build a Tech 3 power generator, then reclaim those generators and go for a super powerful economy. So basically they will be able to do whatever they feel like. Yes, Ryan, yes, Sekenji is here, and it is glorious. I am super glad to have them here. So yes, here we've got 7 land factories, seven land factories and 1 air factory for No One Cares. In the meantime, this player, Young Chasm, has 8 land factories as well as an air factory. So Young Chasm is currently outproducing No One Cares. But on the upside, No One Cares has those bombers who are free to harass Young Chasm's troops, which are now in retreat. Although they won't retreat too far, because there are still plenty of them left over. And the bombers aren't focusing on those anti-air units, which means the bombers will get shot down fairly quickly. The bombers are changing their targeting. It looks like they might be going around in order to destroy Young Chasm's infrastructure, perhaps. But here they could be protected by the interceptors of Tagada. Actually, never mind. The interceptors are leaving at the most inopportune time. Okay, now they notice their mistake. They're returning. But it might be too late because, yeah, it looks like those bombers might do some serious damage to Young Chasm's base. In the meantime, we don't have any naval engagements yet, but we've got quite a massive air force being built up by Healthy Core. So this is a signature mark of, high skill players. They go both air, land, and sea whenever they can. They control everything at the same time. That is what divides one of the things that divides high-level players from scrubs like yours truly. Okay, so yeah, we've got the first air superiority fighters hitting the field from Shen. We did a really good job at building air. Yeah, those are the most powerful anti-air units, or at least the most powerful mobile anti-air units you can field. They destroy any kind of air unit extremely quickly, but they cannot attack land units. That is the price you have to pay for them. So yeah, plenty of those fighters already. We can actually see exactly how many they have if we double-click one of them. They've got 9. Okay, yeah, 9 is a pretty good number for 12 minutes in, while if we go back to Kurultai, it doesn't look like they are building any air superiority fighters at all, although I could be mistaken. Oh, there's one. They've got actually also 9 fighters, so they are quite evenly matched. It looked like Shen was doing a lot better, but it's actually even right now. Alright, so now No One Cares is starting the tactical missile upgrade, which will allow them to rapidly produce tactical missiles and eliminate high-value targets for the opponents, such as the mass extractor right here. This one already got pretty heavily damaged, and 1 tactical missile will be enough to destroy it. So, even though No One Cares' commander is trapped underwater, it can't go back on land, it can still do some serious harm with this tactical missile, so it's like a counterplay of sorts. So here we've got the navy by Healthy Core, just posturing for now, not doing anything, just posturing, shooting down those incoming scouts who were unfortunate enough to fly over. In the meantime, we've got Chorizo Noob's navy also just posturing. No naval engagements thus far. None at all. The spam is being built up from both sides here, so for people who don't know, spam is when you make a whole lot low tech, low cost, low level units, but you make tons of them. That's what you call spam. You're just spamming those tiny units, showing them into the enemy's face, basically just so the enemy has something to shoot at. No other reason. Well, I mean, if there's a lot of them, if there's enough of them, they can kill the commander easily, but at this point it's probably not going to happen, with at least with Tech 1 units. So yeah, here, Young Chasm is actually building a wall. So what this wall is going to do is it's going to force these land units to funnel into specific spots, like through here, and then here, and then here, where they will be super easy to destroy. So very useful indeed. Here we've got, we've got Chorizo Noob also upgrading to Tech 3 Engineering Suite in order to build better technology. In order to get better technology, you can see Tagada here already has a Tech 3 Engineering Suite, built a power generator right here, destroyed all the factories, reclaimed them, and also reclaimed the mass extract, the power generators, the low-tech power generators, because they are no longer relevant. They are now useless, so he just goes and reclaims them all in order to get the mass back, and with that mass he can reinvest them and build something else. Like right here, see, he destroyed that Tech 2 mass extractor in order to reclaim it and then build a Tech 3 mass extractor. That is a high skill move, actually, but you need to know when to do that. So normally when you upgrade a Tech 2 mass extractor to Tech 3, it costs a certain amount of mass, but if you build a fresh one, it will cost the exact same amount of mass. However, if you destroy, instead of upgrading, you destroy your Tech 2 mass extractor, you will reclaim it and get the mass cost back, and then you can build a Tech 3 easier because you got some extra mass. This isn't always useful, because if you can't build it fast enough, then that's pointless, because, while the difference is that while the Tech 2 mass generator is gone, the Tech 2 mass extractor is gone, it's no longer producing any mass for you, so if you know it's going to take long, it's not good to destroy it like that. But if you know you can build it immediately, like Tagada just did, it's actually better to destroy the Tech 2 yet and build the Tech 3 on top of it. Anyway, I don't think we've got any fighter engagements just yet. I don't think we've had any. There are fighters from Shen coming in. I'm not sure if Shen or Kurultai have the advantage right now. You can actually see it extremely easily if you just click this triangle right here. So Kurultai right now has 44, while Shen has 35. So actually, Shen has taken over Kurultai, and is now dominating the air game, which is why he is sending his fighters forward. But Kurultai has taken over, but Shen is retreating very wisely. I don't want all of these to get destroyed, In the meantime, no one cares. His commander is out of the water again, once again destroying those tanks, but he realizes that he is still trapped because there are too many of them, so he just retreats. But now the spam is coming in, so now actually Young Chasm might be in trouble, because it looks like No One Cares has more troops, and then if Young Chasm's commander gets surrounded, it could die extremely easily here. And also, No One Cares has a tactical missile inside his backpack, but hasn't used it yet, so I guess not too much value in that. No One Cares is already focusing Young Chasm's commander. The commander is quite tanky because it has veterancy, but it still looks like they could be in some trouble. I guess, what the commander will do is just retreat underwater, and that will be the end of story. But this also allows No One Cares' troops to just steamroll this position completely, destroy everything here, and they could even threaten Young Chasm's base, theoretically. Submarines, says No One Cares, because he wants to destroy Young Chasm's commander using submarines, very wisely. Alright, so Kurultai's planes are just flying over a friendly base here, nothing too big, just, protecting them from possible torpedo bombings, which torpedo bombers are planes that destroy ships really easily. But here we've got the first major naval engagement between Chorizo Noob and Healthy Core. Looks like Healthy Core is actually outnumbered here, although I could be mistaken on that. But those are just frigates. Those are the most basic Tech 1 ships, Tech 1 naval vessels. It looks like actually the Healthy Core's targeting is better. They are focusing one ship at a time, while the fire from Chorizo Noobs is split between all of the enemy ships. So yes, it looks like Healthy Core will actually get better of that engagement, eliminate and possibly eliminate Chorizo Noobs' naval production completely here. as long as more frigates keep arriving, which for now looks like they aren't, but they will be here soon. Excuse me, let me just drink some water real quick. While we watch the slaughter unfold. In the meantime, right here we've got the Tech 1 units from No One Cares invading the opponent's base. So that is actually a strategic bomber right here. Just destroyed a massive target there. Did a whole bunch of damage, but now it's gone. And now, yes, Shen's fighters are retreating. Don't want to get hit by Kurultai's fighters, which it looks like it's going to happen anyway here. Or maybe not. Yeah, Kurultai isn't willing to chase them too far. Alright, so these units are actually sneaking past. Young Chasm's base is getting completely destroyed here. Young Chasm was prepared. They made some Tech 2 line tanks, or hover tanks, which are excellent at eliminating low-cost, low-tier units. But still, you know, the damage has been done. And now there is a cruiser from Healthy Core bombarding Young Chasm's position here, doing extreme amounts of damage to those factories, which will all be destroyed shortly. And now the targeting has been switched to the Mass Extractor, which is even worse for Young Chasm. You really rather not lose those Mass Extractors. Now it looks like Young Chasm will be constructing some of his own navy here in order to help Chorizo Noob, who's getting overwhelmed. Well, it's actually not that bad now, but it's very important to note that Healthy Core here has a technological advantage as well. Well, wait, never mind, he doesn't. Both players have advanced to Tech 2 Navy, which allows them to construct those destroyer ships, which are quite a step ahead of the frigates. And those destroyers do some serious damage. So here we've got Chorizo Noob at 2 destroyers, while Healthy Core only has 1, and now it's been destroyed. So now it looks like Chorizo Noob might be coming back into the naval game. Here the cruiser has been sunk. The cruiser from Healthy Core has been sunk. So yeah, it looks like now is the comeback for Chorizo Noob, who now has 3 destroyers, which will eliminate anything they encounter extremely quickly here. In the meantime here, No One Cares is securing the middle position using the Tech 2 commander, the Tech 2 engineering suite on his commander, producing more spam and building some factories to reclaim all of this stuff. Actually, it looks like most of the stuff has been reclaimed already. Massive naval production here from both Tagada and Shinobu. They are still not fighting though. They are still not fighting, they're just posturing. Oh, whoa, what is that? There is a massive order here to build like 20 naval factories here from Shinobu. There are engineers being flown out here in order to construct these. That'll be some serious naval spam we're going to witness. Shen says epic. Oh, there's a fighter engagement that I totally missed. Shen's fighters are getting destroyed by Kurultai's fighters, which there are way more of them. And that's why. And also it looks like Shen got out-microed there, so yeah. Some serious damage being done to Shen's air fleet here. And Kurultai emerges victorious, so for now, air superiority is in his hands. Alright, here we've got ourselves, yes, more stuff being built, more stuff being constructed by Chorizo Noob. Here, another destroyer out. I think you might have 5 destroyers out already, which is a extremely formidable naval force. You know, there are actually 6 of them now. So they could very easily destroy anything that Healthy Core could offer right now. But you see the giant, extremely large distance that you've got between Healthy Core and Chorizo Noob allows Healthy Core to construct some more things in response, so they could still be evenly matched. Even though right now it looks like Chorizo Noob is on top of the situation. So what is Yudi up to? You know, or Yudi, also known as Shinobu, that is the same thing. This player used to be named Yudi, but is now named Shinobu. So Shinobu looks like he is now building battleships, which are some of the most powerful naval vessels you can field in the entire game. Battleships can easily sink like 10 destroyers, I'm pretty sure, although I could be mistaken on that, don't quote me on that, but at least a battleship can easily sink 5 destroyers, that is for sure. However, Tagada doesn't have too many destroyers. What they have instead is they've got a whole bunch of frigates here, which are a lot lower tier, but they are much higher numbers, which means they could actually overwhelm those battleships if it was just battleships versus frigates. However, we've got battleship and frigates versus frigates, so that is Tagada is definitely at a disadvantage here. However, the first battleship comes out from Tagada as well, so it's not all that bleak. As you can see right here, they are extremely evenly matched. The top-rated players, they are facing each other directly. Shen has been defeated by Kurultai. Oh, because, oh my god, I missed that part. Oh no, I missed the epic snipe. So basically what Kurultai did here is created a personal teleporter on his commander, or upgraded it, and then upgraded a super powerful weapon, main weapon that that the Seraphim commander can have. It's called, basically it's called Gun Splash, I think, but yeah, I totally missed that. So, Shen gets destroyed by Kurultai here. Shinobu actually quits. Shinobu quits the game. Healthy Core quits the game too. And I think that's actually going to be the end here. Because yeah, now it's just no one cares versus 4 other players. That was an epic snipe by Kurultai. Totally caught me off guard. Just like it caught Shen off guard, it seems. And yeah, and now Kurultai's commander is gone. It can just teleport away. Back home, I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's how you can win your game. Just build a personal teleporter in your commander, and then the most powerful weapon that your commander can field, and then teleport on top of the enemy commander and just kill him like that. And yes, this is it. This is the end. Yeah, Healthy Core, or No One Cares, has quit the game. So now, yep, replay is over. The Team 2 has won without taking a single casualty. Without any naval engagements at all, right here. No naval engagements were had at all. And yeah, this is the end. A super amazing play by Kurultai, not turning the entire game around, but deciding the entire game in one fell swoop by just destroying Shen's commander directly. And this is the end. So we can now end replay, see the stats, although we can already see them here. So there is not much point. Yeah, you can see those the player scores, how they went up. You can see it right here. Shen and Kurultai were at the top, as well as Tagada and Yudi, or Shinobu. But then Kurultai went to the very top after successfully eliminating Shen. This is the end of this replay. We can press continue here, I guess. This is the main menu of the game. You very rarely get to see that, because, when you go from the client, you join the lobby immediately. Sorry for interrupting your cast. It took me a few minutes to realize what was happening. Enjoyed it. Yeah, no problem, just lurking here. I'm kind of really sad that I managed to miss this epic snipe, which decided the entire game. In theory, they could have kept playing there, and they could have come back, because, Shinobu is one of the top players. He has come back from worse. I can tell you this much, I've seen Shinobu come back from much worse situations. But yeah, I guess this was just too much for him, so this is the end. This is how this replay ended. I think now I'll actually take the suggestion by Willow's Duality and use search for another player name here. Maybe, yeah, let's try Icy Nightmare here. So it's spelled like ICYKNIGHTMARE. I think that's how it's supposed to be spelled. So we are going, and yeah, don't mind don't worry about interrupting me. I still like to say hello. I'm just very distracted or very preoccupied with what's actually happening on screen. So yeah, let's just take a quick water break here. Rest my throat a bit, and then we'll go for another one, and then we will end the stream. So yeah, how are your friends doing? How is your day? Or how is your night? How has it been going so far? I would really like to hear. Maybe even what you had for breakfast or your dinner. I'm always very curious to find out. The hair over the headphones is a look. Actually, I can't even see it. Let me see. Oh, yeah. It looks like I'm wearing a hat here. Is that a JoJo reference? Amazing. Okay, so yeah, we see this game right here. Icy Nightmare is here. Plus 1300 plus re, so a pretty good average rating, even though it's not displayed here for some reason. The time is, apparently the replay itself takes 19 minutes, but the game took 8, so there might be a desync going on there, so I don't want to watch that, just in case. All welcome on Adaptive Turtle Beach. So average rating here is 1000 rank, so it's like close to me, but much better still. The game took 26 minutes to play. The replay is 20 minutes long, so I think that is just enough for us to actually enjoy this new map, which I've never seen before. There's 12 players on this map, so it's gonna be quite a chaotic one, but it's gonna be fairly fast. And once again, we should see most of the playstyles represented here, so let's just go for it. Hey! To kill with a single overcharge, you need 1 energy storage for Tech 1 units, up to 2 for Tech 2, and up to 4 for Tech 3. So the overcharge attack, I don't think I've explained it yet. The overcharge attack is a special attack that your commander can do, that basically can destroy most of the low-tech units instantly. It doesn't work against commanders as well. It still does increase damage, but not nearly as much. But yeah, it can destroy land units extremely easily using that attack. But for that, you need to construct the special structure called energy storage. Well, I think we'll see it soon. Alright, so here we've got this map called Adaptive Turtle Beach. I've never seen this one before. It looks amazing, as you can see right here. This is a map clearly made by the community, because I don't remember that in the original Supreme Commander. And look at how marvelous it looks. Look at those lush, lush jungles, those oceans, or whatever those are. It looks amazing. And also you've got seabeds of varying depth, as you can see right now. See, this is relatively shallow. This is way deeper. So yeah, you've got depth disparity as well. Yeah, anyway, in the green corner, we've got ourselves, let's start from the front actually. We've got ourselves Supreme Luca 1 at, 900 rating, playing some weird purple Cybran. I don't know what to call that color, honestly don't. And we've got Rabbit Duckling, 94, nice name, playing at 500 rank, playing a teal United Earth Federation. Here we've got ourselves some Seraphim, a white Seraphim played by Luigi, 92, at 1100 rank, actually a higher than average rank for this lobby. Here in this royal looking violet, we've got a Cybran player by the name of Ragnarok, not Ragnarok, Ragnarok 22. Then here we've got ourselves Icy Nightmare, the man, the myth, the legend himself, at 1700 rank, so yeah, probably the top rated player in this lobby. Oh well, there's another one on the other side, but yeah. With UEF, going this Baby Blue, I think this color is called Baby Blue, but I could be mistaken. And last but not least, we've got ourselves Crazy Dutch Reaper, playing, once again, UEF, and also playing at 1400 rank, in a fabulous salad green color, or you can call it lime green. Maybe it's not entirely lime green, but close enough. In the blue corner, or in the yellow corner, rather, we've got ourselves Ridley Core at 1200 rank points, playing Yellow Aeon. We've got ourselves Geneva Convention, playing also Aeon, and also 1200 rank, except it's like dark red, burgundy red color, I think this one is called. In the meantime, here we've got Evil Fluffy. Those names just keep getting better, don't they? At 700 rank, playing, nonchalantly gray Cybran, or nondiscrete, whatever. I'm losing my words here. We've got Moshi Sarcher here, something, playing Orange UEF at 600 rank. So on the lower side for this lobby. Then we've got ourselves a Fluffy Ball, more fluffy people here, playing at 1700 rank, Fluffy Ball Hero actually, at 1700 rank in fabulous pink Cybran. And last but not least, we've got ourselves another Cybran player in red, a D10K, playing as the red Cybran, air position. Okay, so now someone has already disconnected for some reason. This player, yeah, I'm really glad this player was defeated by Control K, because I really don't enjoy this guy's name. It's way too long and way too nonsensical to pronounce, so it's like Moshi Sachar 2, whatever, but now they're gone, and thankfully we don't have to worry about this name anymore. Some structures being constructed by Supreme Luca here in the middle. Very important, securing the middle in order to secure all this reclaim and bring out more units faster. On the opposing side, we've got ourselves, yes, we've got this guy, Ridley Core. Already has taken some damage, not too much though, definitely recoverable. The biggest wreckages here are like, there's one wreckage right here, a really big one. But other than that, there aren't too many big ones. Those are just, yeah, I think those are just reclaimed from the things that have been destroyed already in the game, rather than those that have been there before. So here, we've got some serious spam going out from Ridley Core. Look at those, that's like over 10 factories, that's like almost 20 actually. Or maybe like 15, more like it. But yes, now we are going to see the first engagements coming out.
Who touched my gun?
That scared the crap out of me. Thank you for following it, Kenji, and forgive me for mostly lurking. It's just really nice seeing the visuals of this game as I fall asleep. Yeah, no problem at all, Kenji. Your presence here is always appreciated, and thank you so much for stopping by and for following, and I hope you enjoy your time here. You enjoy more of your time here later. I admire that you play these strategy-based games. I wish I had the patience. You know, I also don't always have the patience, but you know what they say, patience is virtue. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Like it didn't pay off in the last game that I was playing, but very often it does in fact pay off. Well, the alert, yeah. So my alerts are actually varied. So if different people follow, you know, different sounds will play. Really proud of those sounds. But yeah, well, that one was deafening. I really need to turn the volume down, that's for sure. So yeah, here we've got, oh, so not all of the spam was from Ridley Core. Some of it actually was from Geneva Convention. The two Aeon brothers here are going to be putting some serious hurt on the opposition, except the opposition currently has more spam. And there is also this rabbit duckling dude who is also building defense turrets already. Helping forgot the name already, helping Supreme Luca secure the position. Alright, so yeah, here even more factories being constructed, not a very big deal. The air players, of course, scooping up all of the reclaim they can get, all of the trees, in order to fund their research here. Looks like they're about to get building, oh, they've built a Tech 2 power generators already. Now most engineers are just AFK. They are upgrading their mass extractors to Tech 2 now. A bit late, if you ask me, but you know, maybe they got interrupted somehow. This player looks like they're also going for a Tech 2 air, so they might be going for air superiority as well. I'm not entirely sure how this map is played. Maybe we could see 3 players go for air superiority, for all I know. Okay, this is one of the things you definitely should not be doing. Building power energy storage so close to each other, because when energy storage is destroyed, it explodes violently. It like does like a million damage. Not a million, but like a few hundred damage, so it could trigger a chain reaction that would destroy everything around it. So you really want to separate this energy storage, like spread it out, so it doesn't destroy everything around itself when it explodes. Although this way, what they are doing by building energy storage next to an energy generator like this hydrocarbon power plant, what they are doing is they are enhancing the output of this power plant. It will produce more energy this way. But I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. Yeah, see? They finished another storage, and now it's, the power output is a 125 instead of 120 like it used to be. That's what it does, but I'm still not entirely sure it's worth losing your entire supply of power storage in one fell swoop. I don't think that's going to be entirely worth it. The first naval factory is being constructed by these players as well. This player is already building some submarines. A very interesting choice. I think usually when the players start building, they go for frigates first, because frigates can scout. They have a very high vision range, as you can see right now. But it looks like it's actually paying off, because as you can see right now, frigates are completely helpless against submarines. They can't do anything. They can't attack the submarine while it's underwater, which means the submarine will have a super easy time just eliminating them without getting shot at in return. So yeah, this player has built a transport. The transport has attempted to invade this island here, but the island has already been secured by Luigi. Already built the mass extractors here, as well as anti-air turrets. So yeah, there is no chance this the red player can claim it now. This island has been claimed by the purple player, also from Team 1 by the way, not from Team 2 but from Team 1, even though it's so close. The name, Ragnarok, right, the Ragnarok player has claimed this island for himself. The first major landing engagements are happening. The Team 1 is building some defense turrets, which are long range, and will be able to shoot those Aurora tanks to pieces without the tanks being able to do anything in return. Yeah, you can see right now, the tanks are super far away, and yet they're still getting shot at, and yeah. It only stops now after they walk out of range, but there is no chance they can shoot this turret back. And now they will construct even more turrets, I would imagine, or just walk forward like that. Sure, why don't you? just walk forward. So the reason they're walking forward like that is because they want to claim this. They want to claim all of this wreckage for themselves. See, all of these things that have been destroyed, they can now be reclaimed. You can scoop up the mass from them in order to, just get it back for yourself. A radar being built now so they can see exactly what's happening, and yeah, now the turret starts shooting, and it won't stop shooting for a while considering how many Tech 1 units are there. Oh, it's actually attacking this mass extractor now, or well, it was, but not anymore. If it destroyed the mass extractor, it could be there could be quite a bit of a problem for a Ridley core, and it looks like it actually will be destroyed. You definitely don't want that to happen because those. Those things, they cost a fortune, and to upgrade, at least in the early game, and you really don't want to lose them. You want to build them in safe spots where you know they won't be destroyed. Excuse me. Here we've got Ridley core. Most of the factories were actually transferred to Ridley core, as well as Fluffy Ball Hero. Even though originally they were built by Geneva Convention, now they haven't transferred, for some reason. But Fluffy Ball Hero is actually on the ball here, still constructing spam. So maybe if they put all of those hordes of spam together, they could bring it to bear and actually destroy those turrets. Maybe, but it doesn't look like it's possible anymore, because now there are 2 turrets, and there is a missile launcher, which is already launching those dangerous missiles. I think this is the first missile. You can see it's gonna do some devastating damage somewhere. I think it's coming towards the HQ, or I could be mistaken. What? Oh, okay, destroy the hydrocarbon power plant, which, cuts down Ridley Core's energy output significantly, but not significantly enough to actually stop their economy in its tracks. You can see they are still positive on energy. But now, if another missile comes in, oh, yep, it could be devastating. See, the mass extractors, oh, yep, the mass extractors are getting destroyed. So now Ridley Core's economy will be in pieces, and they're also protected from aerial attacks as well, because of this flak cannon right here. This is an anti-air turret, and extremely powerful at that, and yeah, it looks like the tactical missile launcher is still intact. It's still firing those missiles with impunity, and still destroying value targets, like another mass extractor right here. So yeah, Ridley Core's economy is in ruins, completely. In the meantime, Geneva Convention is up to something. I think, yeah, just building a power generator, nothing special. In terms of air players, this person has already completed a Tech 3 air factory, and already built a Tech 2 Tech 2 power generator, so now they can start producing those planes en masse. Looks like they aren't for now, though. There's just, yeah, the factory is actually idle. It's not producing anything. So, yeah, there's that. In the meantime, this person, on the opposing team, Crazy Dutch Reaper, yeah, is that the name? Crazy Dutch Reaper, is that you? Yes, Crazy Dutch Reaper is producing quite a bit more air units. You can see right now, Icy Nightmare and Dutch Reaper have 15 and 24 air units respectively, while Ridley Core and while Ridley Core and Geneva Convention have only a few of them. And it looks like D10K doesn't have any at all. Or almost none, at any rate. So now this means that the Team 1 has air superiority and can utilize it in a very meaningful way. Although, look at this, the spam. The spam is advancing now. Most of it has been transferred to Fluffy Ball Hero. The spam is advancing. They managed to destroy all of the turrets, all of the shields. The tactical missile launcher will be gone as well now. And I think those two commanders, the Supreme Lucas and the Rabbit Ducks commander, Rabid Ducklings should be retreating here because they are getting surrounded. Although they do have like kind of an echelon of defense here. The second layer of defense might actually protect them, so they might not need to retreat. Oh, Ridley Corps' commander is almost dead here. If they targeted this commander with something, they could destroy it very easily. They're pinging it now. The commander is getting pinged. You see this signal. This is an attack signal which tells you should be attacking this guy. You should be attacking this guy. But looks like it's not enough, and yeah, the commander will make it back home safely for now. Unless, of course, a surprise comes in from, like, Dutch Reaper or Nightmare and destroys this commander, like, with a strategic bomber, let's say. That could definitely happen, but it's not happening right now. The commander is just standing very dangerously here, building that mass extractor. If I were this guy, I would have retreated even further. But now, on the upside, yes, the commander, the Ridley Corps is free to scoop up all this mass, once again bring it back into their coffers, and be able to reinvest it into something else. Looks like they're completely out of mass, so it's very relevant for them, but not reclaiming too much of it for now. I think I've missed the first naval engagements. Well, I didn't mean the very first one, but there are some more engagements brewing here. So we've got the great player, Evil Fluffy Hero, who is already to Tech 2 Navy, which means they will be easily able to destroy all these submarines, or they should be. And the destroyer already starts harassing, bombarding the land here, destroying all these mass extractors, which are also fairly valuable. They aren't actually Tech 2, so that's fine. It's not too bad, but it's still going to be a bit of trouble for Rabid Duckling 94, to say the least. In the meantime, here we've got ourselves an invasion by Geneva Convention, who's actually going through the sea. So the unique ability of the Aurora tanks, of the Aeon faction, is that they can travel through the sea and then invade on land unexpectedly here. So, of course, Ragnarok is fairly prepared for it. They've got 2 destroyers online already. Those destroyers should make very short work of those tanks. And the tanks are actually retreating, which is a mistake, because I'm pretty sure the destroyers can just catch up to them and eliminate them all. So it might have been better if Geneva Convention actually sent everything forward, but they didn't, so now they have to retreat. Keep retreating, I mean. So yeah, it still looks like, the air factory of D10K is still idle. They're actually constructing new air factories. This is what is known as an air grid. This is how you build more air factories, then they will all start producing. The most important thing is to complete your first factory. And then, yeah, you can do this. Build an air grid. They're building power generators around the factories, because that way the factories will decrease the power consumption of the factories, yes. Also, this island has been completely cleared, thanks to this destroyer that we just saw there. They've now got 2 destroyers. They're running away from those submarines. I really don't feel like they should be, because there are way too few submarines here. The Cybran destroyers are more than capable of defeating all these submarines. But I guess as more coming in, they are a bit worried. So they should be, yeah, they are retreating here. But yeah, they have cleared this entire area of the enemy troops, which is very valuable. Here we've got the commander, we've got these tactical missile launchers, mobile missile launchers, launching missiles towards this position, but this position has been fortified with zappers, or tactical missile defense, allowing them to shoot down all of the missiles, and basically the missiles are useless. And those render the incoming missiles completely useless. So for some reason also the air fighters of Crazy Dutch Reaper are also here. They might have shot something down, something important, but of course I didn't see that. Then, yeah, if we look at the air units, we can see very clearly that Icy Nightmare and Crazy Dutch Reaper have air superiority on lock. Nightmare is actually, if we look at the mass that we are, currently at the mass income, Dutch Reaper has the highest one, while on the opposing team, the highest income belongs to Fluffy Ball Hero, who is like right here. So, interestingly enough, the players in different positions have the top income for their respective teams. Here, we've got a Tech 2 naval factory by Luigi as well. Luigi is making some destroyers now. Yep, there's a destroyer right here. So it looks like, for the moment, Geneva Convention will be outmatched in terms of tech, because they've only got Tech 1 Navy and Tech 1 Land, faced against Tech 2 Navy from 2 players, so they might be in some trouble here. Once this Tech 2 Navy decides to attack, it's not going to be very pleasant. Meanwhile, there are gunships going out from D10K, who are about to clear this island, to destroy everything on this island. They will be successful, unless the fighters from Dutch Reaper wake up and actually attack them. The gunships are actually changing the course now. They are approaching the Navy here. I am not entirely sure they can handle this Navy, but as long as there are no cruisers here, which looks like there aren't, yeah, there definitely aren't any cruisers here, these gunships can actually have a super easy time clearing them out. Although, nope, they're advancing further. It looks like they might be going to snipe the opposing commander, but they will be detected, that's the thing. They will be seen, because there is a radar right here. This radar can clearly see, or will clearly be able to see those gunships approaching, and it will alert, the Team 1. Alright, so here we've got, Air Factory HQ for Ragnarok, actually upgrading to Tech 3 as we speak. So we'll have at least 3 Tech 3 air players on the top team. Meanwhile, Ridley Corps gets defeated by Supreme Luca. I have no idea what happened there. Of course, I had to miss it. If I had to guess, I think we both fired at him. I think he might have been defeated by tactical missiles, although I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah. Icy Nightmare's commander is also in the middle. I totally forgot to mention, by the way. Icy Nightmare's commander is in the middle, and I think those were either tactical missiles or those artillery installations that finished off Ridley Corps. Oh, Evil Fluffy is asking how did he die. How did he die? Also, Evil Fluffy also didn't see what happened there. Okay, so those gunships are actually doing nothing. Will get eliminated here, yep. The gunships missed their opportunity. They are shooting something here, but they aren't shooting the commander, and there are SAM turrets online here. SAM turrets destroy those gunships extremely easily, and yeah. Looks like those gunships failed to accomplish anything. They should have been attacking the commander. I think they could have eliminated him because he isn't too tanky. But, alas, now they're just gone without a trace. In the meantime here, we've got this navy here. Finally some cruisers out from the purple player. They are chasing away those red troops here. Both the tanks and the navy are being chased away. They do have some destroyers here now. Right here, you can see this is an Exodus class destroyer, which is what they're called for Aeon. There are 2 of them here. But I think at this point they might be no match for all of this. We'll see though. We'll see once they start engaging. For now it looks like there is nothing happening, no engagement. Geneva Convention's forces are just in full retreat, so nothing too special there. In the meantime, I think, Fluffy Heroes forces are, Fluffy Heroes thing, the Tech 2 naval factory got bombarded, and it's now destroyed, it's now gone. Unfortunate, but yeah, they didn't pay attention, and their naval factory, their main naval factory, got destroyed by the tactical missiles. Highly unfortunate, but alas, now they will have to rebuild it if they have any chance of matching navy with the opponents. In the meantime, Evil Fluffy Hero is also busy building up a Monkey Lord right here. Monkey Lord is an extremely powerful unit once you can finish it. But it looks like they might actually not get to finish it because it's already getting shot to pieces by those gunships. The gunships are still alive. There is no anti-air here. And well, there's a couple of fighters here by D2K, D10K. But I think they will get destroyed here shortly, but not before wiping out all of the gunships. Oh yeah, and there was also SAM turrets on the sea now. Those SAM turrets might put some serious hurt on those fighters, but the fighters are now gone, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the Monkey Lord production has been all but stopped. The Monkey Lord has been heavily damaged, so once it's finished, it will not actually have full health. It will be missing some health. In the meantime, we've got an engagement here. Well, not an engagement, there's just some scouts flying overhead Yeah, there's just some scouts flying overhead. Some of Reaper's scouts flying over D2K's base, D10K's base. They aren't being shot at by anything, which is very peculiar. But, oh well, whatever. Meanwhile here, Ragnarok's navy has retreated, so this is kind of a no man's land here, or no man's water rather. This deep zone right here isn't occupied by anyone, which it probably should be because there is some wreckage they could scoop up that they could reclaim. There is some very nice wreckage here. I think there's actually some destroyers that got shot down here, or got sunk, as well as, or maybe some cruisers. It's hard to say like that. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. In the meantime, the domination in the middle is continuing to be secured. Because as you can see right now, yep, we've got this guy building Ravager turrets already, an Icy Nightmare right now. they are working on a Monkey Lord. I think it's either Team 2 realizing that, or no, actually it's Supreme Luca is asking Icy Nightmare to assist him, which, because he doesn't have enough economy of his own. I think Icy Nightmare can definitely help you with that. Yep. Well, I mean, Icy Nightmare is now missing like even more mass than the other one. But yeah, looks like they will. Yeah, I think the Monkey Lord has been spotted by Team 2, but they aren't writing anything in chat, so not entirely sure. Yes, indeed, Yami Reclaim, and yes, welcome EDC Explosive. It's great to see you here. I hope you enjoy your time, and I hope you can I can produce more quality Supreme Commander in the future, or higher quality than I'm doing right now at the very least. So here we've got another air engagement. It looks like the red fighters are actually on the tail of green fighters, but there are so few of them that it won't really matter. Yeah, the green fighters just escape, and now this one will get shot down. No big deal. There are bombers now coming out from Icy Nightmare. They are targeting something, not entirely sure what. I can actually check if I do this. But it looks like they're just flying, just moving. Not sure what they're attacking. It looks like they're attacking, but oh, okay. They're destroying these Tech 2 units here. But I'm not sure how worth it that was, because those Tech 2 units aren't too much value, and the bombers all got shot down there without doing much else. So not entirely sure. There's the first battleship out from Ragnarok. Battleships are some of the most, like I've said before, battleships are some of the most powerful ships you can field. And yeah, now Geneva will definitely hang back and weigh their options a bit better before engaging with those two mighty navies. Well, they aren't objectively mighty, but they're mighty enough for now, where they've got things under control. Here we've got on the opposite side of the world, we've got this. We've got the land positions being bombarded by this destroyer, although it's dead now, because the opposing player, Rabbit Duckling, has also brought to bear some destroyers of their own. So it's still kind of not decided which one of these players is better at the naval combat, or at least which one of the players is winning, because here we've got a HARMS torpedo ambushing system being constructed, which is a super expensive but also super good at defending your base. It's gonna be really hard to do anything once the HARMS is online, which it almost is. So those destroyers should probably retreat or be eliminated by the HARMS, as if I can see here. No, not quite. The HARMS can't quite reach this, but if those destroyers move any closer, they will be in grave danger of being killed almost instantly. There are some more bombings going on. I am not entirely sure who is bombing who at this point. It looks like, I think that was more bombers from Icy Nightmare, destroying stuff still, destroying the remains of Fluffy Ball Hero's forward position, but Fluffy Ball Hero still has a whole bunch of stuff here. Actually made a quantum gate now, so they will start producing support commanders here. Mobile economy, always good to have that. Even if their mass instructors get destroyed, their economy they will still have some economy left over because of these guys. Anyway, Monkey Lord has been finished here, and now it is about to engage. I think the first thing it will target is the navy of Evil Fluffy Hero, who, by the way, Evil Fluffy Hero has now started work on the first battleship, so the battleship will definitely be able to deal with a Monkey Lord. But if the Monkey Lord reaches first, then the roles will be reversed. The engineers are just reclaiming stuff here, yeah. Those fallen ships, the engineers are reclaiming those. The white player has re-established their presence on this island, actually upgraded the mass extractors to Tech 2 by now, and also got 2 factories, one of them at Tech 2. Actually, both of them at Tech 2, but still not producing anything, for shame. There's another air engagement, where once again, the Dutch Reaper eliminates all the air of the opponents, as per usual. Icy Nightmare not even using his own air, just it's just hanging back, doing its own thing. And yeah, still, Team 2 has no chance of winning air whatsoever. They could have a bit of a chance if they gather their forces better, but for now, it doesn't seem to be happening. So a evil fluffy hero has built a Monkey Lord of their own, but it's missing some health, which means it's possible that this Monkey Lord will still steamroll this position. D has been defeated by Control K. Geneva Convention has also been defeated by Control K. Everyone on the bottom Team 2 is Control K-ing for some reason. From that single Monkey Lord. This Monkey Lord scared the people so much, he just decided to quit. Titans and Tactical Missiles, yup. So basically the Tactical Missiles did all the work here for securing the middle, after which the entire Team 2 got steamrolled by a single Monkey Lord, and this is the end. Fluffy Ball Hero has also been, Fluffy Ball Hero has been defeated by Control K, and the replay is over. This is the end. So Icy Nightmare, Crazy Dutch Reaper, Luigi 92, Ragnarok 22, Supreme Luca, and Rabbit Duckling 94 managing to score a brilliant victory here. Mostly thanks to Icy Nightmare and Supreme Luca, thanks to their plays in the middle, but also you shouldn't forget this Navy right here, which held Geneva Convention spam at bay. But yeah, now it's over. It's all done. And I think this is where we will end our stream as well. Let me just exit to Windows here. Right now. Because not only is my voice getting completely destroyed at this point, but we've also approached the end of the stream. We're actually past the time we're supposed to be ending it. So yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our time together, and I hope you will show up more eventually. I don't just stream Supreme Commander, I also stream different games. For example, yesterday I streamed Immortals Phoenix Rising, and I will be streaming it later as well. I also stream Heroes of Might and Magic 3 every week. Supreme Commander currently doesn't appear every week, it can only appear once every 2 weeks at most. But who knows, if enough people like it, if enough people enjoy it, we may do more streams of it throughout our time as well. So here are my socials. I wrote it. There you go. You can follow me also on YouTube, Instagram, and even join my Discord server if you wish. If you want to participate in the vote on what game I will be playing next Wednesday, that will be in Discord, in my Discord server. You can join. Have a great time there. Talk to some other people who play all kinds of different games, by the way. And yes, we're definitely going to have a great time there. For now, though, let me just search real quick for a person to raid. So, as per tradition, when we are ending our streams, we usually raid somebody. I don't think you'll see my browser because I've my OBS is set to window capture or game capture rather than display capture. So I'll just be able to search for some people, see what I can see, and then we will end our stream and go say hi to this other person. So if I open my following here, I see a bunch of people streaming right now. I am not entirely sure. Well, I haven't rated one of these people before, but maybe first we should search for Supreme Commander in the category, see if anyone is streaming that. If anyone is streaming that, we could join that instead. Don't feed gremlins before midnight. Let's build some stuff. Okay. That sounds interesting. Also, this player has like, yeah, barely any viewers. So I think I will raid that person. So yeah, we are going to raid a person named I am a moon pigeon. Here is the raid message. So once you arrive, copy this message now and then paste it once you arrive at our destination. Just make sure to delete the underscore and the space, and the message should start with /me in order for it to work properly. Also, yeah, let me just switch scenes here as well. This is my just chatting scene, nothing too fancy, but good enough for now, I suppose. Yes. So now we shall go raid that player. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you all. I hope you had a great time here, and I hope to see you soon again. For now, though, this is everything I've got for today, so I will be sending you off to raid this person, if I can spell their name correctly, at least. I am a moon pigeon. Yes. Pigeon without a D. Okay, so yeah. I underscore am underscore a underscore moon underscore pigeon. Here we go. Okay, it says the chat is in follower mode, but it's gonna be fine, I am sure. Okay, yeah, so once again, thank you very, very much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. I hope to have a lot of great times with you together. And yeah, I'll be sending you off. So goodbye. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day or night. And I'll see you soon again. For now, let us commence the raid with our very own battle cry. Avast!